Hello, everyone. We're back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's matchup with your Point Park Pioneers taking on Converse University in our little Valorant matchup. Hello, everyone. My name is Wedge. I'm followed up by my buddy Billy Bob, Steve Joe here, and we're on for a heck of a. Yeah, almost. It's fine. It's
close enough. Billy Bob, Joe, Steve, Mason here. Welcome back, guys.
I've been gone for a couple of weeks, unfortunately, but now I'm back. The Mason duo back on the stream here. You know,
back.
It's a beautiful time.
We're back, baby.
It is a beautiful time. Always a good time. But we're here tonight. We got a Valorant matchup here set for 8 o'clock. We should be starting here soon. Converse University versus your Point Park Pioneers. And unfortunately, last game didn't go the way. Technically last stream. However, last game, unfortunately, Pioneers did fall 2-0 to Rochester Institute of Technology, RIT. And it just be like that sometimes. That was our first game of this semester. We're going into game 2. Converse, a fairly good foe to take on here, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we're looking for our win. We're looking for our first win of this year. And I believe in these boys, and we believe we can get into this. We don't know the map count just yet. They're still getting into the lobby, so on and so forth as we speak. But nonetheless, Mason, you were here last game. What do you want to see? What improvements, if I can use English, what improvements do you want to see from last game compared to this game?
You know, even since last game was unfortunately a loss, I still saw a lot of good moments throughout the game. I mean, like we saw a little bit of action with Creep. With going on stage, and
battle stage.
And he was just a master between that yellow box and just like peeking on one side, boom, getting a kill, and peeking another. I think if we can solidify our battles down to like at least just holding down those angles and just like getting them heavy on defense, I think we could be able to pull out on a win here.
That is fair. I think the big thing as well, because even though I wasn't here, unfortunately, to stream the last match, I was watching. I promise. I'm a dedicated Point Park Esports fan when I am not here working with them. Nonetheless, I do think the big thing here is going to be watching see if they can get a stronger map 1. I feel like it's been the big thing all year is that like we as a team just have not had the strong map 1. Of course, we usually aren't the first. We don't make the first map pick most of the time, so that's kind of why. Nonetheless, just capitalizing more on map 1, at least putting a little more pressure on them. You know, that definitely would feel make my heart feel a little warmer inside personally, of course. But nonetheless, I think they definitely have a chance here tonight to surprise a few people. I would hope so. At least.
And I mean, our first map last time was Pearl, and that was the first time we've ever streamed Pearl. So it was definitely interesting to see like the different team matchups and the different like just what people are thinking when it comes to the map Pearl.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's a newer map, and with newer maps being added into the game, obviously, like. You know, not all the teams are going to have all the correct answers for that. So it's definitely a bit of a learning curve for our Point Park Pioneers. And it will be especially a learning curve once Lotus gets into the mix. And Lotus
revolving door.
Lotus is just smaller Haven.
Yeah.
It's smaller Haven, and that's going to be very interesting to see, definitely on a 3-site setup, like compared to Haven.
I've only got to play Lotus a single time.
Me as well.
Personally did not enjoy it, but of course I'm also not a very big fan of change, so maybe I'm just biased. Of course I'm biased. However, we'll see what happens whenever Lotus gets put in there. I don't think we're going to see it just yet. If we do, it's going to be a little bit later in the year, or maybe we just pull out the wild card, say, screw it, map 3, Lotus. Let's go right to it, boys and girls. But
I would love to see that, honestly. I would really love to see like 2 teams just going into like a Lotus comp match, high school college v college.
Just for the heck of it.
Just blind.
Honestly. But with that being said as well, we're just hoping for a much better result from last week, obviously. We know this team can be very good. We've seen Creep, we've seen Yoshi pop off, we've seen Habibi pop off, we've seen Clark pop off, we've seen Coulson pop off at times. They all have the ability. They all have the ability. We know they do.
This Valorant team does pop off.
Yes.
We just have to, solidify those like 1v1 fights and stuff like that and make sure that we are putting our crosshairs in the correct places, getting the one taps offs, and just trying to fix like when we're down in numbers and stuff like that, and then obviously hold eco, stuff like that. Valorant's a hard game.
Yeah, just to put it lightly, just a smidge bit, just a little bit. Riot tends to make these games that are just impossibly hard for some people. People like us. We're not very good at that game, but nonetheless.
Hey, I have silver. I may have peaked gold 1 last act and then immediately got brought back down to silver, but it's okay. I think a lot of people got knocked down to silver, not just gold, but like the plats and stuff like that as well.
It feel like that. Nonetheless, With that being said, the other nice part as well with this Point Park team is that they are young. That is
No,
the
yeah.
best thing we
They
have
are
going
young.
for this as well. You know, a lot of these guys are freshmen, obviously. Colson is the only returning member from last year's team. Habibi is an upperclassman technically, but he's not even a senior. I believe he's a sophomore. I believe that is correct. Habibi, if I mislabeled you there, I apologize, and you can punch
We're
me
sorry,
later.
baby.
Nonetheless, Colson is the only returner. The other three of Clark, Creep, and Yoshi are all freshmen, which definitely helps. They're young. They have time to develop with this. They have time to grow together as a team. They already have great chemistry, as we've seen previously. They can keep growing that. I think these guys, even as the end of the year will come along, they're going to be a very, very, very good team here. They just need to get it growing a little bit more. Just be more patient, obviously. Try not to play hero. And once they're able to make those plays, I know for a fact they're going to be dangerous. And that's, of course, my personal opinion. Maybe I'm a little biased. Maybe just a little bit biased. But nonetheless, I think it's very, very, very possible because I have a lot of faith in these guys. I've seen the way they play. I wasn't even sure that Battle Sage was going to happen last game because I watched Creep when he was practicing, playing a little bit of Sage, and he's like, I'm never playing this character ever again. This character sucks. And I went, haha, very funny, Creep. And then he hopped on the next game, and I went, what? When did this happen? I don't remember you ever saying you were going to pick
And
up
he
the
did
Battle
pretty
Sage.
well with
Oh,
it.
he did amazing.
To my knowledge, I think he went like 17 and 15 or something like that.
He was positive.
Like he went for it.
He went for it, and he absolutely smashed it out of the ballpark. So we'll see if he maybe has a couple more wild cards. You never know. I mean, the first wild card we ever saw was Habibi pulling out the Cypher before the Chamber nerfing, which was something we didn't exactly expect to see. Then we saw, obviously, Battle Sage come along and just say, hello, how do you do? I will be very good at the game now. So I think this team definitely has a couple of wild cards that can pull out left and right that obviously we're not going to reveal for obvious reasons, and I think Coach Gull might strangle us if we do that, of course. But nonetheless, Coach Gull has done an excellent job of being able to give these guys some big brain plays to really help them in situations, kind of stump the enemy whenever it comes down to it, especially when it comes to the in-game leader now, Creep. First time he's ever really been in IGL in any game from the time he's been playing. So getting to see him do that as well, make these calls, do so on and so forth, it's nice to see, it's interesting to see, and they do a very good job at not confusing the enemy as much, but pulling rounds just from making plays that the other team's like, huh? Who? Why?
Just absolutely bedazzling them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Confuzzle.
Throw them a kerfuffle every once in a while.
Nonetheless, we're still getting into the lobby as we speak right now. We're still working on it as we speak, as I just said that twice in a row. Nonetheless, they're still working on it. We don't have the map count just yet. Nonetheless, here, I'm curious as to what maps we're going to see here for map 1 and 2, obviously, and hopefully we can just sweep it out and just go to not have to worry about map 3. But if we go to a map 3, obviously, I'm curious as to what that deciding map will be. I don't know if they're going to go Icebox again here. I think that is a comfort map for Point Park.
I also don't think that they're going to go Pearl as well.
No.
After seeing Pearl, I think there's a lot
not.
of things that we still have to like fix a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like making sure like we're all in the right place on Pearl. But I
couple
don't
of
see it for tonight.
Couple screw turns here, a hammer there, just a couple of fixes and patches and notes that they need to look at. But nonetheless, I don't know. I think we could see an Icebox. It is kind of a comfort map for Point Park at times. However, I think they also have some other options that they can use, obviously. So I'm curious as to what they might roll with here. I heard Creep talking with Coach earlier, trying to discuss his map options. I'm not going to reveal what he said for obvious reasons, but nonetheless, I think he has a lot of faith and confidence in the team that he's working with here. I think he has a lot of faith that they can play on any map and at least keep it close. And I think they can do that. It's just going to be a matter of which maps can they really pull away from. And I think that's a big thing that they're going to be looking forward to here. The question is what maps we're going to see here. I think Ascent could definitely be one of them.
I was thinking Ascent.
I think could definitely be one of them.
You also get Creep back on KO and stuff like that. And I know we're like throwing a bunch of wild cards in there, but like also doesn't hurt to see the stuff
reliable.
that absolutely sticks with us. Creep going KO. We've seen a lot of good moves with KO with Creep over here.
Creep KO is dominant.
Oh yeah. we also have Yoshi on any duelist that we can. He's been doing really good with Raze. He's been really doing good with Raze. He does amazing things with Jet as well. And I mean, just sticking to that stuff, that like sticking to old reliable and sticking to what's good and what's true here, while we're dominating on like defense and attacking stuff like that. I think that's going to make the biggest difference here.
Yeah, I do like like looking at Clark here as well from what his player picks are usually, because he usually goes between Viper and Omen. Those are his two main picks, it feels like. Viper is most of the time the Icebox pick, and Omen usually is the opposite side whenever they're playing usually any other map. I like seeing Clark playing as Viper. Maybe it's because it's Icebox and that team is very good on Icebox, but nonetheless, watching him play Viper, he feels almost more confident in his play when he does that. Nonetheless, very good as an Omen, but I feel like with Omen, it gives him the chance to kind of make the wild plays that sometimes catch him a little off guard. He'll sometimes hopping into an engagement that he's not expecting to hop into. That's, of course, nothing against Clark. He's still a very talented player, but it gives him a chance to keep his cool and gives him a chance to make some lineups that you wouldn't expect to, or at least lineups that he's going to set perfectly to help his team try and get bombs either planted, defused, anything like that. His Viper Pit plays have always come in clutch for the Pioneers. I really would like to see him try and run more Viper if they get the chance. If not, I think his Omen plays are still good enough, especially with his smoke setups, that he's going to be perfectly fine. But nonetheless, that's going to be my big person I'm trying to keep an eye on here as well. Habibi as well is one of those big things where I'm curious to see if he keeps with the Cypher picks. I'm curious as to what he's really going to go with, because he's kind of switched it up a couple of times now. We've seen him on Cypher. We've seen him on Chamber. I'm trying to think of the other characters he's played as here as well. Unfortunately, my brain is not comprehending numbers right now, but it's okay. What's 2 plus 2 again? Is that a goldfish? I don't remember. But nonetheless, I am curious as well. Nonetheless,
we are late. We are late today. But hey, it's not that we're not used to it. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
well,
you know
we're
what?
Still doing good.
we're just trying to.
If anything,
occupy.
nighttime is like prime time for like all of the Val guys.
No.
Like, Val always practices that
I know.
anyway, so like they're completely used to this and stuff like that.
I know that Creep has been here since 2 p.m. He has been practicing for 6 hours. I was here in this building since 2 o'clock. I came down to the room just to take a peek. Maybe Coach is here. Coach walked in. Creep was right on his tail. Instantly was just talking to him. Hey, I got an idea for the match tonight. This man is so dedicated to the game.
He is very dedicated.
He is so dedicated to the game. It's such a nice thing to see, because there are some people out there who unfortunately just don't have the same dedication level and have such crazy talent, and they kind of waste it. Creep is somebody who's looking at his talent and says, I'm not letting this go to waste. I don't care who tries to stop me. I am making sure I am going to do everything I can to be better at this game every single day, every single minute, every single second that I have a mouse and a keyboard underneath my fingertips. So something where it's just been insane to watch his dedication to the game. Yoshi seems to be always right behind him as well. Maybe it's because they're roommates. Who knows? Nonetheless, they always seem to be together. Creep probably grabs him by the ear like a mother and says, all right, we're going to play. Come on, let's go. Duo time. Let's go, boys.
But that's the dedication that we Point Park Pioneers need. Just like getting on Valorant and stuff like that and just practicing.
Point Park students, quit school. Be Valorant students.
Quit school. Go to Point Park Esports Lab and get on Valorant.
Okay, the lobby's going to be starting soon. We're going to Split map 1. So that's going to be our first pick. We're getting into the lobby here quickly. Don't know how quickly, but nonetheless.
The split return. It's been gone for a while, and I am so glad it's back because it's one of my favorite maps, if I'm going to be really honest.
That is fair. Point Park has been scrimming split a little bit here recently. I haven't really been able to see all the results from it. I know that Creep has been trying to get his team more acclimated to the map, obviously, since it's come back into the rotation, but it's also something now where I'm curious as to how comfortable they feel on this map since of how new it is. I know other teams might have been just playing this map and this map alone. Other teams might have been, screw it, playing Lotus the entire time. You never know. I know Point Park has been playing a plethora of different maps. True. But nonetheless, I'm curious as to what their setup is going to be for this as well. I have a feeling that we might see Habibi running a chamber anyway.
I can see it.
I could see it.
I can see it. There's some pretty good Cypher lineups and stuff like that too, as well. But
and here we are.
I don't know.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
So instantly, Habibi's running. All right, the changes are really coming in now. So Roshi, excuse me. Ray's running. Ray's running the Yoshi. Ray's running the. I can't with the English today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry.
Let me take over. Okay, so we got Yoshi back on Rays. We love to see it. We got Clark probably going in as Viper right now. We got Selzy going back on the Fade. I like that. Curse running up Killjoy. I love to see that. I think Killjoy's really good on Split. And then we got Creep playing Harbor.
I saw this man playing Harbor.
For Split.
I saw this man playing Harbor earlier today. I think he's been practicing a lot recently with him, trying to really get himself more acclimated. For Converse, it's going to be, obviously, we have some Astro with Wildfire, Moeda is going to be playing with the Killjoy as well. We're going to have the Skies with Ice. I personally am a very big fan of Skies. We're going to have the Breach with Puffin, and Gonch will be playing with Raze. So it's kind of a little bit of a mirror between the Killjoy and the Raze here, obviously, but everything else completely different, just completely different setup. So we're gonna see. We
got double initiator, and CVU is gonna be attacking first our Converse. So this is definitely gonna be very interesting. I'm definitely expecting a lot of heavy pushes with 2 initiators to run with.
Absolutely.
To get a lot of intel and like using the flashes that Breach and Sky both have.
So
this is going to be very interesting to say nevertheless, but we have double smokes and we have a Killjoy. We should be able to defend this off very darn well. So we have a very interesting map up here.
I think the big thing here that's going to stand out to me as well is I think Converse is, with this double initiator setup, they're going to go crazy. They're going to try and make as much movement, as much like chaos as possible. Fly in on these points, try and just cause this mass chaos, make Point Park try and freak out. The good news is Point Park has tried their very hardest to keep themselves calm and under pressure. Especially Coach Gawley's been doing a good job at trying to keep them calm under these circumstances. So we're going to see what happens here.
We're good. It looks like a big push right now, and Killjoy is all set up for that to happen. A lot of stuff happening min right now. Celsi getting hit with the
a little bit of everything here.
A little bit of everything. Alrighty, Dog is going out. There it is. And is that going to be a pushing up to Celsi and Yoshi?
Yoshi's getting pushed up here through mid right now. It just looks like a bit of a sporadic setup here from Converse. They're trying to determine, hey, where is everybody before we make a full-on drive for any point here.
The default is strong, and it looks like they are still going to be going to B push right now, but Killjoy has her intel set there, so it's going to be definitely interesting to see a 4-man push right now.
Curse is just trying to keep it locked
down. We see a lot of staying back. Curse getting some action.
So to get away from the flash, he knows that they're on point now. Creep trying to push in. Oh, the breach. Yoshi goes down, goes with BB. It's going to be down to Curse trying to go off against the Breach. Breach is just trying to push him along here. Here comes the stun. 30 health. Oh, boy.
And Clark is staying back up top, trying to see where all the info is going. He
Ooh,
gets
headshot.
A pick off of Moeda and is now in a 1v4 situation. They're all going to be kind of rushing him. Raze is playing absolute games on the rope right now.
Nope,
Clark's not having it.
Lost your head. No, sir.
Not having it. Alrighty, a little bit of a TP action right now. Clark kind of popping off.
I just tried to hit the head.
Doesn't hit the headshot just necessarily. And that's going to be a point for Converse. Alrighty.
Hey, I said it before. It's going to be kind of an aggressive push there. We couldn't see what happened there with Yoshi and Creep getting taken down as well as Habibi, but we did see Curse just trying to fight off everybody. He was screaming, hey, guys, they're over here. They're over here. And unfortunately, by then, just Converse was able to knock some heads and call it a day from there. We have our little assistant coaches here, Ado, Smooth, and I don't remember what Mona's gamer tag is now for the life of me. It's okay, though.
Her name's Mona,
nonetheless. Mona, hi, Mona. Assistant coaches on our sides here, nonetheless. But here we go again.
Alrighty, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a default right now. However, 4-man push all over on A right now. So that's going to definitely tell the 3 Converse members over at A.
Curse is trying to...
geez.
Yoshi! Habibi gets him trade, though. 4v4.
And Killjoy is saying back is unfortunately not set up on B or A. Has all of their util still kind of out inside, which is not going to be good for pointing out.
Catch Creep trying. Oh, it's such a tough timing. Creep didn't expect anybody to be covering the flank.
And then Spike is planted right now. It's a 4v3 right now. There's still a good amount of things that can happen. Clark forced with the Spectre. Definitely had the credits to do so after that 2-man kill when it was a 1v5.
Gonna try and smoke it off there. 4v3 retake. They gotta try and find something here. Curse I think he knows that the Sky's nearby. Clark goes down.
Gets
headshot.
A kill, but
it gets traded out.
It gets traded out by the Breach, and then Celsi is moving back around. It looks like the bomb is going to be going off soon. I would probably say you spent a lot of credits on the Spectre already. I don't know why they trying to come in.
I think he saved. I think this was one he picked up because at this point he has 1,500. I think, yeah, he was just trying to play off that. So he's going to go down to bomb, but now 2-0 in favor of Converse. And the pistol rounds are something that we've mentioned before. Point Park is something with pistol rounds. They always try and win those rounds. It always seems to work out for them whenever they do. Unfortunately, here,
didn't work out as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like the last couple of games, Point Park has kind of struggled with the pistol rounds. It's a rarity since compared to last semester where we saw them really come up strong with that. This time, though, it just didn't seem the case these last couple of games, especially against RIT. That map 1, they really struggled to try and get those. But now here we go. They got the full buy.
They got the full buy now. They have enough credits to do so, even with Clark dying with the Spectre with the bomb and stuff like that. But he definitely knew he had the credits to do so. And now here we go. We got the 3-man push over on A site right now. And then Harbor throwing out the walls.
The Harbor plays is something I didn't think we were going to see here just yet. I thought Harbor was going to be something we maybe see in maybe March or something. I wasn't expecting this already here in late January, but Creep just trying to mess around, see if he can maybe get some of these Converse players to back off. Killjoy's looking for him, though.
Oh,
Creep's
that
gonna get
nasty Killjoy.
He thought he could get away, but unfortunately Killjoy was on the flank. It just looks like Point Park's just kind of playing this like deep in their own spawn setup here, as Converse is just kind of...
Oh, and Clark's going to get hit with the Killjoy right now. It looks like it. Is he going to hit anything? Alrighty, he got the blind. And then Clark is kind of backing off right now, as they are trying to make a push over onto the B side right now, though. And it looks like we're all going to be trying to get back into our own territory and set up. However, they're splitting up. They're splitting up the main and the Haven split right now. And Yoshi does get a kill. Curse gets a kill.
4v3.
There's a 4v3 right now.
Converse only
They are set up on B site. They don't have enough time, so they have to stay.
Oh, Yoshi
with the
Yoshi
with the triple kill as they try to come in, and that is a win for the Point Park Esports. It's 2-1 now.
That man was sitting in the corner. He knew, hey, they're all tunnel. They're all tunnel. These are all my kills. These are mine. My kills. Clark, unfortunately, has to be the trade out for him, but nonetheless...
Hey, round wins are round wins. What can I say? And all of them had the back turns to the box.
They had no idea Yoshi was going to be sitting behind them. Great setup there. Great smoke by Clark as well, setting up on that hallway. They had to try and pick an angle. They all picked the same one. Yoshi said, oh, hello. Free kills? I take. Mine.
We love to see it. And now we have another round going in here. Selzy coming out with the Fade Eye and Yoshi coming out with a nade, trying to pick off that one person who's trying to distract them all over on A side, the Astra. And meanwhile, you got the 3 people going mid. Creep kind of walling them off right now.
Oh, and here comes the Killjoy ult here on B as well. They're trying to. I think Point Park knows that they're going to be trying to come over this B side. Converse doesn't realize nobody's in mid right now for Point Park. They have a free route. They just don't know it yet.
Gonch is getting hit.
It's going to be the bot from Cursed. It's going to be the Killjoy bot. I can't think of the word now for the life of me. Yoshi finds 2, or finds 1. Habibi finds the other. English is hard. It's okay.
Hey, don't
5v3.
It's a 5v3. CVU does catch the Selzy right now. Creep gets one over up top. 4v2. And now it's a 4v2. Creep with the orb. With the orb. Asher's going to be trying to come up through mid right now, and the enemy Raze is trying to come up through main right now. Spike is down into the deep, I would say pretty deep into the territory. CVU tries to get
Astra. Astra found Clark. Creep's going to trade him out, though.
Oh, and
the double bounce back. What?
Double bounce back and has Spike, so they're going to try to make a hard rotate right now, and it looks like they're going to try to catch him off guard.
Creep's going to read
this, But it looks like they're coming back through up mid, and it's probably going to go back up to B site. And he hears the shots right now.
Away. Did that shot maybe give him away? Okay, so now here comes Creep. He's going to try and come back around. I think Gonch is going to try and stay
He only has 9 seconds left to get onto his site. It's definitely not enough time. So it looks like it's just going to have to be a save for Gonch's right now. And that is another Point Park win.
With 3 up as well. That's a big thing there for Point Park. Unfortunately, they don't find Gonch, obviously. But nonetheless, that's a big win. That's one they definitely needed. As we currently have no game sound. Okay, that's okay, though. Nonetheless, we're still here. So 2-2 now the score. Point Park bringing back on those next 2 is big. That's big for them. Because we said before, not winning those first 2 pistol rounds, it always seems like Point Park struggles. Mostly because they can't catch up on the econ. They caught up this time because Converse didn't buy in on that first round. It worked out. So nonetheless, here we are.
It's going to work. It's going to work out. And we can't base off what our entire game outlook is going to look like when, just based off on the pistol rounds. But we are back right now. Should hopefully have game sound right now, and it's a 2v2. It's 2-2, and it looks like again we're going up through mid right now. Creep coming out with the wall. Clark watching A right now, and it looks like they're going to be trying to come A now. Oh, Clark.
It's okay though.
That's just Valorant peeking to you.
Absolutely.
You can peek the longest angle for a minute and stuff like that, and as soon as you look away,
here comes CVU. They got the flash. Oh, Yoshi got the peek though.
Yoshi got the peek. Alrighty. And it looks like they're going to be trying to come in deep right now. They got 2 of them up top, though, and Clark's going to be trying to smoke them out right now.
Did there?
And it looks like they're all going to be trying to split up on site right now. We got 4 of them.
Bodies.
Got
what?
Astra
Oh, what a
with
shot.
The headshot on the Sheriff. God.
Finds Yoshi. That's usually something we see Yoshi hit. And oh, Habibi gets outflanked. Creep trying to get the head next to him. Clark and Creep get 2, though. Now it's 3v3. Here comes Clark with the TP. Oh, Jesus. He just... The breach said, hello, hey, what are you doing here? How'd you get here?
But that was immediate intel, which is what that ult does, and just immediately tries to blind him right now.
Puffin gets the kill, though, onto Cursed. 2v3.
They do have spikes planted. They do have spikes planted.
Needs a retake. And just Puffin and Ice get the perfect trades. Both headshots with the Sheriffs. Oh, it's tough timing. Literally, both just get taken down at the same time. They were down a body, and unfortunately, just allowed Converse to both peek at the same time. They knew they could. They had the bodies to do it. 3-2 Converse.
3-2 Converse. And it's an all right. Just using that ult to do it directly on site to be like, hey, they're watching on site, and then using the blind. Then after that, they still came back from it and was still able to kill both Clark and Yoshi. Unfortunate, but it looks like they're going to be running the same exact thing as well as us, just using mid as a resource for intel for Converse. And here we are. Playing
this is
deep.
A deep push here from B side for Point Park.
Exactly.
Creep just running up here in mid. He's by himself. There's 3 different Converse players here. Clark is there to support him. Creep getting lit up. 85 health to his name now as he comes in with the wall.
Coming in with the wall, looking at those angles right now. Oh, we have a Killjoy right now.
Sees one. Cursed. Ooh.
Cursed.
Finagle.
Cursed.
36 health.
Cursed.
Yeah, he's going to run for the hills on that
Creep
one.
tries to get a pick from mid, but wasn't able to do it.
Creep coming in smoke.
Looks like they're mainly rushing to mid right now. Are they going to be coming up A, though? And it looks like they are.
Curse might have something.
Curse is going to have something. He's staying back right now.
Oh,
wasn't able to line up.
Running headshot. Welcome to Valorant.
Running
5v3.
Headshot. It's a 5v3 right now. They have free sight, so CVU's Puffin is going to plant right now. And just like that, we're going to have to get in there. Clark with the Sheriff. And the Astra Wall is definitely blocking them off right now, as Yoshi and Celsi both have to get into there right now. They see it.
Oh, nice
Yoshi gets a nice kill.
Oh, the nade might get him, though. Can he stay alive? No! Oh, the Yoshi just got naded out by the Rays. He just had nowhere to run. They knew they were all up top, and unfortunately just get taken out.
These retakes are definitely becoming more difficult for us. We saw that last round and we saw it this round. As soon as we were down in numbers, they planted, and then retake was just harder for that.
Yeah. The numbers being down while trying to make a retake, unfortunately, whenever it's a 3v4, I feel like if you have 4 bodies for the attacking side and you have bomb down, it's a lot harder for you to try and retake. This econ right now kind of low for Point Park. They're still going to make a full buy nonetheless. All Vandals, absolutely right. Vandals the best pick. Don't jinx me there.
9 out of the 10 players right now are using Vandals, so I mean, like, you have something there.
Was that the ult? I thought I saw an ult. I wasn't sure, though.
Yeah, I think Yoshi popped the ult there.
For a minute, at least. Nonetheless, full push here again from mid. Now Point Park's going to back off. Creep, once again, just holding mid down by himself. I feel like this has been a very similar setup for Point Park every single time, and even for Converse. It always seems like 3 mid, 1 A, 1 B, and just going from there. Creep always seeming to hold down mid.
And there they are, pushing up through mid right now. Killjoy yet again.
Killjoy v.
Flanking
Killjoy.
through that. However, Cursed knows that and is maybe going to get the kill, and he does.
Attaboy, Cursed.
There we go. No more flanking Killjoys. However, they do get Clark off the bat. And they're deep into mid territory right now, so let's see what's going to happen here. CVU throwing in everything right now. And it looks like they're going to try to make a solid push towards B right now.
So Yoshi gets taken down, Raze on Raze crime, and now Puffin finds Creep as well. BB's got to try and find this Raze. Can't find it there. He's going to get stunned. Here comes the plant. Converse and BB taking him down. Gets traded up and cursed, and now Puffin finds both of them. Oh, 2v1, he still finds both the kills.
I mean, shout out to Celsi for still getting the headshot kill, even though they were stunned like that, but dang.
That's a tough fight. It's a tough fight, nonetheless. Now, just, again, Point Park, it just seems like it's been a very similar setup from both sides here. I think they need to change it up just a little bit. Of course, who am I to say anything? I'm not the best player in the world, unlike these guys, but nonetheless, it feels like just having that one-man setup in mid. We've seen Converse, like, 7 straight rounds now run this mid setup. And now the minute I say that, of course, now Converse seems to be switching up just a smidge bit.
Just a little bit. It's still same deal. It's still same situation, different round. And there we go. Creep has the wall out. Astra blocks them off. 2 of them are at mid right now. And it's the same situation. Raze Boombot coming in. We should have the Wolf soon coming into there.
Here comes Yoshi. Or not Yoshi. Here comes the Raze. Clark trying to see if he can maybe find him here. Trying to back up. There comes the Wolf. Here comes the Raze. Trying to take out Clark. He guts him. And then Yoshi gets taken down as well on that B-bomb site. Here they come. And here Mayeda just finds him as well. 5v2.
5v2, CVU. Getting ults and stuff like that before they plant. And then Cursed.
Tried to
do that.
Around him.
Try to aim
Try to hit that secondary
Doesn't exactly
fire.
work. And now it's a 1v5 situation with Creep with 19 health right now and a Sheriff.
And now
do we believe?
We believe in Creep.
We believe. I mean, I've seen Creep pop off in situations like this. He could probably do it.
I think he's going to try and make a save here. Nonetheless, I think this is a save round for Point Park. He's just going to try and do exactly that.
Raze is
on the
trying
prowl.
to pull him out right now. Woo! Gets the headshot. Alrighty, he got one. Got one, nice.
And
now he's going to solidify himself because he knows he can't win this, which is fair. Try to get out the picks, and it looks like 2 of them are going to be coming through that wall soon right now. Oop, oop, oop. Gets another headshot. Gets another headshot.
Imagine.
What?
Hello? 4-piece for Creep. Woo! Even he's confused. He doesn't know what happened.
Creep
what
is
happened?
Too.
What? Guys?
Absolutely dodging those sky bullets.
I don't know if he was doing a smiley face around. What happened? What happened?
What happened, bro? He was 19 health too. Any body shot from that Spectre is going to kill him, and he still just finagled that.
He didn't even move. Creep didn't move. He just stood still, and he still got the kill. I don't. Sure,
even
whatever.
though that was a loss, that had to do a little. It made a little dent in their ecosystem. Not too much right now, but it looks like they're going to be yet again. And here they go. It looks like they're more split up right now, leaving Creep alone over at mid.
Got that Killjoy ult, though, hitting over at
So
B.
now we're seeing something different from Converse here. Now they're all going A main.
Ooh, Cursed. If he can find one here, this would be beautiful. If he can find this guy off of B, they're going to have this.
Oh, he knows.
He knows somebody's
He knows that he
gotta be
knows.
here.
He knows that he knows.
Does he know that he knows that he knows that he knows? Oh, no!
He didn't.
The timing.
He didn't.
Cursed just gets headshotted. Habibi does get one off, though, so now it's a 4v4.
4v4.
Bombs
However,
over at A. Yoshi finds
gets
another.
one.
Now they can try and make this retake. Habibi trying to find one. Creep finds
Creep
another.
gets one.
No health here. What? Okay, Yoshi, just better. Nope.
Okay.
We'll take the trade, though.
Okay, we take the trade and we get everybody else off, and that's going to be a diffuse. 6-3 Point Park. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. We had a bit of a rough start. It was a bit rocky now, but we're getting our hopes back up there. We have, and they're going to be saving as well, since they won with the Vandals. So that
helps.
That's going to help their ecosystem so much, and it's going to make another dent in Converse. So we need to solidify off of that now, and we got to be making the stronger plays here.
Yeah. And
this is our time.
And this is definitely the time. And you can see Creep. Creep, nonetheless, he had a big smile on his face. That's one thing we needed to see as well. Even down 6-3, he's got a smile on his face. He's saying, hey, keep the vibes good, keep the vibes up. We need to try and keep ourselves under control, but also vibey, because if we do that, we're going to be on our best mood, our best behavior, our best plays. So here we go again.
And here we go.
And
just like that, it looks like they are going to be back into the mid formation that they did. So it looked like splitting up sites wasn't exactly the thing to do for Converse.
It's Creep.
So they're going to stick to what's old.
Oh, Habibi. Nice play. Habibi finds one.
There's the flanker.
And now they're just running. Get the heck out of A. They only knew there was one A. Now they're going to set up this B side from Converse.
And it looks like sorry, I stopped. It looks like Raze is going to be holding that vent area a little bit, just trying to see if do we go A or do we go B. But either way, they're going to get some action no matter what. And Creep gets the nice little orb there. That was one heck of a wall bang.
Astra coming in as well with the wall.
And it looks like they're going to hit
to get this B side.
Yeah, like they're going to hit up B side.
I think they know this.
Raze is all miss Creep. So and it looks like they've gotten on site now with that Astra wall in there as well. And here comes...
If Cursed has the ult.
Cursed has the ult.
He's going to now. He knows bombs in that corner.
Astra's going back into their own aim. But they got to get out of there.
They can get that
The lockdown
Yoshi.
has been destroyed, though, so they are safe.
Ooh.
However, they are both pretty low on the site, so now we got to be pushing in there now. Curse
Trying to find one.
gets a headshot.
Habibi finds another.
Oh, nice.
The trades come through, though. He's able to find it. Last one standing. 2v1.
Last one
Got
standing.
it.
There
Gotta
we
get
go.
the defuse down. Clark's going to pick it up.
And just like that, the defuse is happening. Defuse is happening.
Clark?
Maybe.
Clark? Okay, Habibi. Thank you.
They
That
have
works
time.
too. Yeah,
No-
that works
no
out.
matter what, they
It's
have
okay.
time.
Nonetheless, good retake by Point
6
Park.
to 4.
Nonetheless.
There we go.
And there it is. There's the vibe. See?
There's the vibes.
Habibi showing he's bouncing his head there with Creep as well, trying to get him hyped up, and we love to see it. That IGL keeping the vibes high. We love it. Now it's what, 4-6? I believe that's 4-6.
Yeah, 6 to 4. They're only down
4-6.
behind 2 rounds. This is definitely very comebackable.
Absolutely. And I mean, again, it's a great retake from Point Park there. The ult definitely gave a little bit of pressure there, nonetheless, to Converse. Even though it was destroyed, it definitely worked. A big push there with Cursed and Habibi were able to get the good trades as well. They were able to keep it down. I believe it was like a 4v2 at one point before Converse was able to pick up one, but by then they were able to take out the remaining 2. It works out perfectly.
And now it looks like we have a better ecosystem coming on right here, going into this 11th round. Yep, I'm good with numbers.
Numbers are hard. It's okay. Neither of us are math
Up.
majors. Ooh,
Creep
Creep!
gets a nice kill on the sky right there.
Just a little
Love
running
to
gun.
see it.
Just a little running gun.
Just a little peek. Just a little peek.
Still 2 more pushed up here, though. Does
And
Creep
just like
know?
that,
Does he know?
Wildfire staying and trying to be that lurker that kind of catches them off guard. It's not going to work, though. They're already trying to come in and try to plan over on B site right now, over through mid. But Creep is holding it down as well as Cursed. And also, it looks like they're going to be trying to get through A as well, but it looks like they're going to be going through B now.
Yeah, they're going to be trying to set up through mid here. I
Just
think
a little bit of
Creep,
defaulting.
Creep and Cursed are the only 2 here on B. There's a 3-man setup here for Point Park. Can we just talk about, just quick side note, can we talk about Creep's nice little Vandal there? Personal opinion. I don't know what skin that is, but that looks nice.
That's one of the newer ones with the orbs.
Yep,
It's actually really nice.
Here comes
And here they go, going up on...
Creep's head just got taken off. Cursed is on his own. He knows that he's by himself here on A. Or not A, that's a B.
B.
Letters
Letters
are
are
hard.
hard.
Too. Nonetheless,
Everything is hard.
here comes the plant.
Here goes the plant.
They know that. Okay, so now I believe Clark was able to find 2 there. I don't know on the ult. He definitely got hit from that, obviously, but he knows there's at least 2. Do they know where Raze is sitting? Bomb is down. Here come the smokes, I think, from Clark. As Wildfire is able to find Yoshi. Can Cursed find the Raze? He does, though. Wildfire is able to find 2. 2v3. Here comes the retake. Clark gets taken down. 1v3.
And he gets cornered there, it looks like, and that's going to be a win for Converse. Alrighty, so retakes are kind of being iffy today. We
Yeah.
either win them or we lose them.
Unfortunately, that was one where Wildfire just found the 2 up top before they could even get into sight. And by then, unfortunately, Curse wasn't able to find the Raze there. Or it wasn't Wildfire. Wildfire is the Astra. I can't remember which is which. But nonetheless, unfortunately, they weren't able to find the 2 up top. Or you know what? I'm going to try this again. They were able to find the 2 up top. Wildfire was able to find them. And unfortunately, by then, at that point, the retake was kind of in jeopardy because it was already a 4v2 at that point. Curse was able to find 1, make it a 3v2, but by then as well, things just kind of went downhill.
Round,
Yoshi?
They're
Hello?
coming in, but Yoshi does get a pick.
Oh,
Clark
Clark!
gets 2. And just like that, in the first, like 30 seconds of this match, it's now a 4v2.
Yoshi was able to find the Raze. The Raze tried to just jump his way across across that gap. He was able to get the wall bang. He gets killed, but Clark able to pick up 2 straight away. Converse thought, okay, we took the 1 man out. There can't be any more here. Clark said, hello, howdy, I'm here now. He took care of both of them.
And then Selzy does see them right now, and it looks like they're going to be trying to go through mid right now. And it's going to kind of catch Creep off guard. Creep!
Well, he heard that. Yep, he heard that. You can hear the yelling all the way here in the production room that he was screaming, hey, he's here, he's here. Come here, help me. The Hunt gets destroyed here, I believe.
Hunt gets destroyed. Creep is hardcore, throwing down the walls and stuff right now. They're pushing in, but they only have 43 seconds, so they got to make a affirmative decision of where to go because they know they're there.
Yeah, at this point, Park's got him in a pinch. And I think they're just trying to make a decision on which side to go. Clark's in a bit of a odd position here. I think if you can get Habibi to find 1, you need Habibi to find 1.
No one gets it there. He gets stunned. Wasn't being able to get the kill, so they're gonna, and that's
Clark's on back of sight though.
There's the decision. They're gonna come do that.
But he gets the blind through.
3v2 situation right now going on.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. As long as he gets the kills.
Oh, there's shots by Clark. He tries to get the plant down. He does find it. Does he have time to plant? I don't think he has time. He doesn't have time.
Oh, he has a little bit of time. Oh, he has. I think he just had enough time.
Does he?
He just has time.
I didn't think he had time.
It only takes about 3
He does
seconds.
see him though. Curse with a
Curse
kill.
does get it.
Stinger.
With the stinger. Okay, nasty. Oh, down to the wire.
Down to the wire.
Talk about it.
Oh.
And it was a 4v2. Oh, they had us on our toes there, but we were able to get it with the stinger kill by Curse.
Stinger for dubs? Stinger for dubs? Stinger for dubs?
We don't see a lot of like
spray and pray stinger.
We don't see a lot of comebacks and clutch situations made with a stinger unless it's like bonus round or something like that. So you know what? For something on last round to have a play of the game with the freaking stinger.
That's
okay,
beautiful.
I
That's
see
a
you,
beautiful
Curse.
play.
I see you.
He was able to just catch enough of the Astra on that like back a little, like just the smallest smidgen's bit of an eye, just like that small gap, and he was able to just get enough of him. Astra didn't turn in time by then. All right, hey, speak of the devil. I guess we're flipped. I didn't realize that at the moment there. That was the last round of that. Huh.
Yep.
Nice. All right,
We're into the new half right now, and it looks like we're going to be have an attack situation right now. And we're going to, to me, this looks like a very similar situation to CVU's attack.
Very true, though.
It's going to be a lot of attack. It's going to be a lot of focus through mid right now. And
So
as you can see, there's going to be a lot of action because there are 3 people mid right now.
And Curse knows that there's that the Astra is on B. He doesn't know it's Astra specifically, possibly, but he knows that there's at least one on B. That turret gave him away.
The util is out. CVU does get Selzy.
Does find the BB.
Does the heals. He's
Finds
down,
Curse as
though.
well now over on B. And Yoshi's just getting the heck out of town. He is moving it back into spawn. I think they're going to try and make an A rotate.
And then Creep is kind of lurking right now. Oh,
comes the wall.
use the wall.
That alarm bot, he did see it. Does he know there's someone through this wall, though? That's the thing. He does.
Ooh, and Creep does see the.
Oh, no, he did. Oh, I'm an idiot. I misread that. Hello. Hi. Thanks, Creep. 3v3. Oh, then I jinxed him.
He gets gone.
Yeah, I jinxed him. Whoa, Yoshi?
Yoshi
Excuse
gets one.
me?
Last player
I'm so confused as to what just happened there. Okay.
Okay,
hey, Yoshi,
2v1. 2v1. He's got 30 seconds, though. He's got a lot of time. He's probably maybe going up right now.
Yep.
He has a lot of time right now. Got that Prime Axe. Love to see it.
Quick question. How did he get that headshot? Did he just, like, flick and hit? I don't know
think
what
he
happened.
flicked and hit. I think he flicked and hit right now.
Sorry, I just, like, whiffed for a second on the screen, and next thing I know, Yoshi hit him in the head, and it was just a kill. And I was very, very confused. 15 seconds. This is...
15 seconds. It only takes about, like, 4 seconds to plant right now, so he has a lot of time. And neither of them are there. They are still on A site. And there it is. The spike has been planted, and the horses are off to the race. Coming over to B site, and it looks like they're going to be both coming up through up top right now. Ooh.
He's got a lot of angles here to try and keep covered with 40 health.
Up, and Yoshi.
Did he hear it? Did he hear it? I think he did. He did.
Just gets the headshot. Throws the nade, but they are still up there. And CVU hits it with the frenzy.
I think he thought they were going to be split up. He didn't know that they weren't split. That was unfortunate timing as Wildfire was able to play right next to his teammate. He saw that his teammate Raze got taken down. Heron tried to play off the hallway. By the time he peeks again, Wildfire takes his head off, and that's just it.
I mean, you have time to play off of that bomb. You can play off of that defuse and stuff like that as well. I mean, there was definitely a lot of time on the clock, and even though it sounded like it was going to be a rush since, you know, they had to rotate and everything, I still think Yoshi had a bit of time to play with there.
I think he did as well, but I think he was also expecting it to be a bit of a split rush. I don't know if he expected there to be one top. He did make a bit of a, not an ego chow per se, but like a bit of a chow on that side. As now, here comes Point Park. Oh boy, here comes the B push.
And here's CVU. Kind of pushing in as Yoshi pushes in as well.
Did Wildfire know? Does he know that there's all of them are here? Did he just take some pot shots and not see them?
Yoshi gets the headshot off of that clean. Alrighty. And there we are when we have sight.
Spot now.
And they're
going plant.
And they are down a little bit right now.
Yeah, and that's a 5v4. They got to try and make that retake down a man. Pick up the Wolf and the Boombot.
And here comes Creep.
He does TP. Yoshi finds another. He's got the Spectre now to work with as well.
And they are all up top right now, and this is going to be interesting. Yoshi gets a headshot off of that Spectre right now.
Four? He's better? He's just better?
Ace!
Oh, no! No, Yoshi! It was such a nice play. He's just like, bro, I don't know what else to tell you. I ran out of ammo, bro. No. Oh, such a good play. Oh.
Beautiful plays by Yoshi here, but that is another win for the Point Park.
Yoshi, he read the play perfectly. This is just been a big play. That was a big brain play. Big brain play.
Big brain. Look at their brains. Big. Look
Massive.
at them. massive.
Absolutely.
So many wrinkles.
Absolutely humongous. No smooth brains here. None whatsoever.
And there we are. And here we are with Creep and Yoshi back on the top of the leaderboard with 14 and 13 kills respectively.
17 for Wildfire. Like, goodness gracious, that's like a controller. I feel like it's so crazy.
Ooh. Yoshi finds Killjoy through the smoke.
Oh, but Wildfire and Ice find the next two, and then Habibi's able to find another, so now 3v3. 6 health, Yoshi finds another.
And now
3v2.
It's 3v2. Ooh.
Yeah,
a lot happened mid.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so they know Gancho's there. He's going to try and ego chow this. Oh, Habibi does get the trade, though.
Player standing.
1v1.
Ganch gets another one,
another.
and now Creeps by himself. It's a 1v1 situation.
Hey, if there's anybody I think we can believe in here. Oh, Guardian. Guardian.
He's full health, too.
Oh. The timing. This is going to be some rough timing.
So great because...
Oh. That's some tough timing here for Creep as well. He peaked. If he would have been able to get it at that moment, let's see. This is going to be an engagement.
The back is turned. The back is turned. No.
No, Creep.
No.
They get a 3. Yeah, and his heart is just
that
that
was pretty much the heart attack of the century.
Yeah. I think
tried to bait
he's
him out with that wall.
I think he's so used to that right-hand side. Not to interrupt you. Apologies, of course, sir. But I think he's so used to that right-hand side where everybody's usually chilling. He wasn't expecting him to cross. If he just stayed a second later, just a second, he would have seen the raised cross. He could have maybe gotten the kill. Just unfortunate timing. He came to use that wall to try and bait. Nonetheless, here we are. Coach Gull trying to give Habibi a little bit of credit, trying to give these boys some motivation.
It's 9-6 Converse right now. Definitely in a shaky situation. And you just gotta check every single corner, or else you're just the one that you don't check is gonna be the one that you die from, and that's definitely what happened to Creek. But we're back over on mid. 4 mid. Clark is gonna be somewhat lurking through A right now.
It's a 3-man here, really. At A, it seems like for Converse, and then you have the Astro, you have Wildfire kind of just checking out in that mid lane to B. Then you just have the Killjoy just chilling on B like, hey, hello, anybody want to come to give me a visit? I'd really appreciate it. I'm all lonely over here. Clark's moving up here now as well. Is he going to be able to see if he can find this guy?
We got a slow man push over through mid right now. Blocking him out a little bit and trying to get the information on the Prowler.
Wildfire, I think he knows that they're coming through here. He
There
does.
they
He does
go.
send that down. Okay, so that's going to be... Point Park's in a bit of a confusing spot right now, I think. I don't think they know which side to run towards. I think they know there's at least one on each side, but they don't know which one to push. As Yoshi's now trying to make it towards
Clark.
A. Clark gets taken down. They know there's at least one.
And
Can
here
Yoshi
we are
find this
back
guy?
through mid.
Ooh, does he know that Yoshi's there, though?
He may have known. He may have known.
I think he knows Habibi's there, but I don't think he saw that Yoshi was there.
Either
I think
way,
the
we
dog
have
would jump down.
30 seconds right now, and we are pre-split up through mid right now.
4v5. Puffin's going to get healed back up to 100.
I don't think anyone else is where near Yoshi is at right now, but it looks
down the
like
Puffin
gonna
with the perfect
shoot him
timing.
out.
Curse trying to find it. Wildfire gets him, though.
Marked one.
11 seconds. Here comes Point Park trying to get
Here
on the
they
B.
come. They're coming to B right now, and the
Bomb
rest
down.
of them were
Whoa,
able to...
Habibi with the shots. Creep's
he
going to
gets
try
a
to get
kill.
the bomb down. He can't get it. The Killjoy just finds both of them. Killjoy holding it down, and Coach Gull's going to try for a timeout here.
Looks like it. Alrighty. Whew.
I mean...
We had a couple of attacking strategies that seemed to work there, but it just didn't get it. And yeah, that's going to be a timeout for the Point Park Esports right now.
And I mean, it was a good play at first for Point Park. I think it was a good idea to try and hit that B side. Unfortunately, just the Killjoy read the fact that Creep was going to try and plant that bomb. I think he heard him, on all honesty. I think that's probably the case. We can't hear him here, unfortunately. But nonetheless, I think he heard him, and by then he was able to peek that. He knew the other one was long haul, got that kill. Nonetheless, Point Park has not played this badly, I don't think. No. I think it's really been a lot of either timing setup, and then some of those mid plays, they would have Creep either get taken out or nobody would really move from their spot. We mentioned before at the beginning, Point Park needs to be patient. Unfortunately here, in these moments, it feels like they're being a little too patient with the mid. Like they know there's a couple mid, but they're not really doing anything to respond to it. They're staying in their places, which isn't a bad thing, but when Converses ran mostly like 3 or 4 through mid each time, there's just been no real response. And by the time they do get a response, Converse has already taken out Creep or another person. It's usually a 5v3. They just take site by themselves, and then Point Park has to try and retake site. And by then, you're already down 2 men. Things just kind of seem to collapse from there. That was at least from the defending side. But That's my opinion, of course.
I mean, we saw like that one attacking win in which they just rushed onto the site and they got a site once they found those angles and they just got the kills.
And I mean,
I think we can
help.
try something a little bit like that because
boy.
last round we were definitely stuck up.
This could be a problem.
And
Ice has got the op.
Yeah, that's
That could be a problem. That could be a smidge bit of an issue here. Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Yoshi? Oh,
I think it's a double kill
got
on
the
Curse
collide.
as well.
I didn't know we were playing MW2.
Oh no.
Come on.
Oh no.
The BB's
Well,
over
that's
the
not good.
dog. 5v3.
It seems like we tried to gain a little bit of info right onto the site, but already we are down 2 men. Creep over on mid right now, trying to gain some intel, but they are all splitting up right now.
Chambers just, or not Chamber, excuse me. Breach is just in a deep corner over there towards that like mid A area, up top of A, towards that area at least. The Sky's just in deep A as well. They know that she has the op. She can play that angle. She sees the Prowler. I think she knows that she can go ahead and play this. I think at this point, if you're Point Park, you're in a bit of a pickle here. I don't know if they know where the Sky's is at. And I don't think they know that she's playing such a long angle. As she takes the shot, though, she wastes the shot. She sends out the flash. Clark was able to get across. Do they know where she's at? They do. Creep takes her down.
Creep takes it down, and just like that, it's a 4v3 right now, and they get sight.
They get sight for free because they knew the Sky was on the only one back there. Sky just missed the shot, tried to throw out the flash, and kind of just wasted it.
And just like that, they are all onto sight right now. They're holding those angles right now, and it's going to be just who can get the picks right now. Creep.
It's going to be a retake here
Creep
from
has
CVU.
2 angles that they have to play right now. Peeks away. Killjoy is trying to go in. Clark gets it.
3v3. Oh, the trade comes through again, though. 2v1. Now 2v1. Habibi's able to find him. Now it's 1v1.
It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1.
40 health to whatever health. Wildfire versus Clark. He heard the fake. He heard the fake. Here comes the TP. He fakes it, though. He hears him. He gets the kill! Clark with a beautiful play.
Oh, Clark.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
you can
Clark.
even see. Habibi's just got his. He's holding his heart. Oh, my gosh. And Ado's move, I feel that, big guy. Oh, that's how I'm feeling, too. Atta boy by Clark.
That had me on the edge of my seat. You had no idea.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean,
at the
just
end of
from
the table, 42 health, though. I don't even know how much Wildfire had. He had at least 60, but... okay, all right, 7-10.
Clark. Clark with the TP moves, and just like that, we are going to be able to do something a little bit right now.
7-10.
Clark.
Ice has got the hop back out.
Clark lining up that blind, immediately hits up the Sky, and boom, we are going to go onto A site right now. That backs all of Converse up, and we just got a free site.
That's perfect. That was a great play. The ult perfectly works, though. Yoshi gets a little too aggressive, gets pulled out. Habibi's going to get bombed down, though. They got a retake. And here it comes. They're going to try and come up from that top side again here.
Playing
I think
through the
Creep
smoke
knows.
right now. And they are playing deep, and they have Spike planted already. So if they can get the kills while they're
a tough fight now
deep.
for Creep.
Oh,
Find
Creep
one.
finds
The bulldog
one with the
shots.
bulldog.
He's just nice with it. Here comes Wildfire. Oh, he gets the kills, though. 2v4.
Way to get one with Curse.
Wildfire
Wildfire gets another. Selzy is
BB by
the
himself.
last person standing.
BB by himself.
Oh, just turns away.
Trying to find it.
Gets it.
Did he hear it? Did he hear it? I don't think he heard the defuse. I don't think he knows.
I think
Does
they're
he?
going to stick it.
Oh.
Yeah.
7-11.
If he would have went that other way, he probably would have had a better shot, but unfortunate peek there.
It was a good play. Nonetheless, I mean, hey, he made the right read trying to get that Sky. I think he was just unfortunate. He didn't know that both were on the back side of that site. I don't know if he heard the defuse that first time. He might have, and I might have just missed it. Of course, again, we can't hear game audio at the moment, so we don't know.
Unfortunate.
But nonetheless, unfortunately, Port Park loses the round. They were down a man.
He could have also been thinking that that was a fake.
Yeah.
And he could have been like, okay, they're definitely trying to look out for me right now.
That's
so there's definitely a possibility that he heard, and I think he would be able to pick up on that stuff. But
nonetheless,
it's 11-7 right now. Converse is very close on winning their first round. What are the moves that we're going to be making right now?
And Yoshi's just going all in.
Yoshi's going all in,
oh,
but Puffin does see them.
Oh, and then
Selzy gets it as well. But we are on pistol round, so this is definitely prime shooting area. And just like that, we're knocking back.
Run it back, boys. Get out of there. Run, boys, run.
And they're hanging out B side right now.
I think they're going to see if they can maybe try and get one of Converse to possibly overextend a little bit here. I'm not sure if they're going to try and maybe to pull that off, and Creep just gets picked. Oh, he was just picked off a B. I think he was trying to make sure nobody came up behind him, and unfortunately, it just, well, it's the op. I mean,
It's the up. That's
it's
kind of
the
their
up.
deal.
It's kind of.
And they're gonna pick up on that rotate right now. Clark gives Spike to Curse right now, throwing out the smokes, throwing out the
Oh, boy.
TPs.
Yeah,
Dies to Wildfire.
unfortunately.
Unfortunate. But Curse gets a
Finds the
pill.
kill.
There's the trade.
And
there's the op.
Once again with the op.
Dang.
The op finds 3.
Alrighty.
The op
12 to
finds 3.
7. 12 to 7. Is it
Stay
comebackable?
alive. It's comebackable, nonetheless.
I mean, we
it's going to
definitely
be
had
very,
to-
very, very difficult, but nonetheless, there's a reason they did pistol round that time.
Yeah. So that we can full buy on last round or
Exactly.
potential last round. We could still pull off a win.
Nonetheless. And
The
I think
eco
that's
is
just-
eating them a little bit.
It's a tough time, though, as well, because I thought they made the right play there. Yoshi just didn't get the kill under. It was a good play by Puffin to kind of cover for Ice there, because Ice knew that they were going to get pushed off site. I think Yoshi expected there only to be 1, and then by the time he looked up the Puffin had already just had him lined up for days.
Semi mid push right now. Is this going to work out? Because there's 3 of them right now. Holding it out. All right, Sky with the Bly.
Oh,
Yoshi does
on
get
Puffin.
Puffin.
That's revenge.
Yoshi does get Puffin. Creep is making a lot of noise over on A site right now. Meanwhile, Spike is with Yoshi.
Habibi
Selzy
finds
gets
Ice.
one.
There goes the op. Gonch is on the run. He knows he got hit up a little bit. Here comes the boom bot.
And they are going back. Killjoy is staying on A site right now. If Creep gets this kill, this could be a pretty good indication that they could go A
That's
site
the alarm
right
bot,
now.
though. Here comes Moeda.
Alrighty, Moeda's
Creep
coming
now.
in. Creeping.
Oh, I just
Creep
aimed a
gets
little
picked
too
off.
far. Good play
Yoshi
by Yoshi,
does
though.
get
He
a kill,
finds
though.
Gonch,
4v2. 4v2.
Knows that.
Wildfire
Yoshi
does get in there.
trying to look from behind him.
Oh,
Clark finds
beautiful.
it. 2v1. It's all down to the Killjoy now.
And the
Yoshi and
Killjoy is
Clark.
going to be coming back right now. Oh, it looks like they're coming up top.
Yoshi, I think he knows.
Yoshi
that. I
knows
think he
exactly
Does
where
he?
they're at.
Oh, no. They backed off a tunnel.
They backed off.
They backed off.
They're playing Ring Around the Rosie right now. They're playing Ring Around the
he
Rosie.
heard the gunshot, though. He heard the gunshot. And there's
And
Yoshi.
then Yoshi with the double cross along with Clark right there. Trying
One of the 5.
I was like, who's Omen again?
And the controller, I can't remember.
The double swing gets them. That's a win. Alrighty, we got 8 rounds.
Hey.
We got 8
12
rounds.
now.
4
For the
straight
difference.
wins in a row. It's definitely possible.
It's possible.
It's
it was
possible.
It was a good play there as well by Point Park, as Yoshi just kind of came up with another couple of kills. Is a nice thing. He's 19 and 17 now, and it's just been good plays. So Wildfire is 25 and 13.
Yeah. And Icy is definitely, and Icy is buying me up again.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I
Alrighty,
mean,
so
if you got the
basically
credits,
same deal.
if you got
Basically
the
same
credits,
deal.
then the credits.
And
Oh, here
Curse
comes the
coming
op.
in with the coming in
It's a
with
good
the
play here, though.
alt.
He's able to back them all off here. If you look up as well, that Raze is stuck. Number 6 on that mini map. He's kind of stuck in there. He's gonna try and back off now. Astra's gonna step into it though. Nobody's gonna get caught,
Nobody gets caught.
but they have a free
They're
sight.
coming back in now. Selzy might get the plant.
Yeah, he's gonna get the plant down. That's
Sees
a
the-
nade from Gonch.
See the nade.
Oh my
And he
gosh, that was
does
such a good
hit
nade.
Selzy.
Curse does get the kill though. But the Killjoy's in though. You gotta be able to play off the Killjoy. They're gonna back it off.
They back it off. Ugh.
The
And then
Killjoys are-
Spike doesn't get planted, but it looks like they're going to be backing off over to A side. Killjoy's
I didn't
holding down B
realize it.
side right now.
I
And
didn't
it
realize
looks
the
like they
B got
might be
killed.
going to the A right now.
I thought that
They might have a
free
free sight.
down. They do. They might have this free sight. I don't know if the Sky.
no.
Ooh, maybe not.
Sky's coming back. Sky's coming back. We got to be careful now.
Astra's
And they
also
are
coming
holding
for
up.
support.
Oh, they're
Oh
holding
yeah,
up.
they're gonna know they're here now. Yeah, and
And yep.
unfortunately for Creep,
Creep gets picked.
does he know though? Yoshi's just making a full-on push here. Does
Full-on
Astra know
push.
that he's on point? He does. Clark does get a trade though.
Clark
3v2.
gets the trade. Icy hanging around with that op right now.
Comes the plant.
There's the plant. It's a 3v2 right now.
Clark and Cursed. Double C. There's a double cheeked up in there somewhere, but it's okay.
Clark's holding
Nonetheless-
that ankle. Avoids the breach ult.
Oh, woo!
Okay, the snap. Okay, the snap.
Okay. So 85
Okay,
health
but
now.
they do see him. But they
Takes the
they
curse.
do know where he's at,
No.
and they do get
That's
the pick.
down. It was a good
Okay.
play by Clark there. I don't know how he snapped onto that breach. Where did breach come from? How would he get there?
He ulted from up top and then immediately jumped down to where Clark was standing, and then it was from there. That was a beautiful flick, though. Dang.
Nonetheless. So
Either way, 13-8 final score for this first game. Converse takes it.
in all honesty, that wasn't a bad showing from Point
It
Park
wasn't a
today.
bad game, no.
I think
Absolutely not.
It was definitely a case of where, first of all, Wildfire kind of went off a little crazy there. Almost
No,
30
yeah.
kills. I don't know how many they ended with there nonetheless, but nonetheless, 26 kills. 26 kills from Wildfire. That's a pretty good game. Personal opinion, of course. And you don't see that
pretty good
usually, I
game.
feel like, from a controller. Like,
No, yeah.
that's something where obviously, like, it's obviously possible nonetheless, but I've never seen an Astra pop off and lead the top of the board. Maybe that's just my lobbies, which are not very good, but nonetheless, it doesn't feel like it happens very often.
I was like, oh yeah, that definitely doesn't happen in sober lobbies. It definitely doesn't. But another thing to note as well is that they started attacking.
Yes.
So, like, in order to top frag while you're on attack, I mean, like, that's just all props to Wildfire there, using util and using the smokes and just putting out that gunfight.
The big thing there as well, and I don't think we really touched on this that much, that Skies was very annoying, as next map will be Icebox. All right, prove me wrong again, boys. I said maybe we won't see Icebox tonight. Guess what? We're seeing Icebox.
I think it was inevitable we were going to see an Icebox. You know what? I think with this team, I think we can do it.
No,
I think we can pull it off. Are we going to see another Battle Sage creep, or are we going to see some different? Are we going to see some different cops?
No,
I would love to see Battle Sage again.
I think
would love
it's
to see Battle Sage.
I think it's going to be a silver run for someone on this team. I don't know if it'll be Creep or not. Nonetheless, I think Creep is going to run it's going to be either Sova, it's going to be KO, or it's going to be Sage. I don't think he runs the Battle Sage again. You never know, of course. I think it's going to be another raise here for Yoshi, obviously. I think it's going to be, obviously, Viper is going to be for Clark there.
Yeah, Viper is pretty good with this.
I'm curious. Maybe we see Cursed run the Sova. I don't know exactly which one he's going to pick up, but it wouldn't surprise me. I think Habibi's going to run either a Chamber here again, or maybe he's going to run the Sova, as I'm trying to remember where everybody usually runs for everything here. Again, I've been gone for a couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Nonetheless.
We could also see a Fade again.
We could also see the Fade. I think the Fade would be very interesting as well here. Nonetheless, I think we know the two big... We're making the table fall.
We're good.
Nonetheless.
We're good.
Nonetheless, so my director is making fun of me over there. He's yelling at me, hey, stop saying that. I don't blame him. But with that being said, I think we know who the big three are going to be here. Is that Yoshi's probably going to run the Raze.
Yep.
I think we know that it's going to probably be Clark is going to be running the Viper. If he doesn't, I'd be kind of surprised. And I think we are going to at least see a Sage or a KO. Or no, not even that. Just probably we're going to see a Sova, I think. I feel like you have to see a Sova on Icebox.
Sova
I feel
on
like that's
Icebox,
kind of like a
I think, have some.
thing.
He has some pretty good darts over on Icebox.
It's
so,
the
like,
Russian winter. Come on, throw him on the map. No. Nonetheless,
you got to put him on there.
Exactly. So this is a very solid. So we know that. So we know map one was Converse. That was their pick, and that's the thing as well. That kind of like that gives me some faith because Point Park played Converse's map, and I don't want to say they like put up an amazing fight because it wasn't perfect. We obviously seen that. Nonetheless, though, they did an excellent job at keeping it close, and they did an excellent job at keeping them on their toes, even with having to keep playing it like under odds, like a man down sometimes. They did a really good job, especially on the attacking side, taking site and having the enemy team, even with a man up, having to retake site by themselves. And I think the big thing as well there on that last map that we didn't really talk about was the Sky. The Sky was a massive problem.
Pretty annoying.
with the flashbangs,
with the
flash, the op, the wolf, everything. The
everything.
util was played perfectly.
Oh yeah,
it was very well set. It killed Creep a lot, especially during mid and on that backside. I think if we look through how many times Creep was killed while flashed or while dogged, it probably of like the 15 to 19 times he was killed, I'd say probably over half of those, probably 10 or more, was whenever he was affected by the Sky. That's my opinion, of course, but it seemed like that every time Sky was seeming to be doing that opening play, Astra or the Raze, I don't remember which one was playing Raze, I think that was Gons, was the one who was getting the kill afterwards. It was great initiating play. It was fantastic initiating play, and it really worked out for the side of Converse in this way.
And I think there's a lot of things that we can now like look into with Icebox and stuff like that. I would love to see how Creep dances around the yellow box again. That would be very, very fun.
That man, hey, we go to a dance school. He's learning from the dancers. He's just dancing around his way on yellow. That's okay. That's fine. Hey, you got to learn from these other people on this campus.
Exactly.
He's just learning from the dance majors on how to play Valorant. But nonetheless, it's going to be I think this is going to be a good map for Point Park. I think we're seeing. I wanna say
We see Icebox. We see
Map 3.
Icebox being played a lot on the Point Park side of things. That seems to be our map. We went 13-0 one match on an
we
Icebox
beat
map.
Clemson 13-0.
Yeah,
That was
definitely
possibly
insane.
that was one of the most insane maps, and
was awesome.
unfortunately we didn't have you there for that game, and that was unfortunate because, but nonetheless,
I'm okay.
it was very fun. It was a fun game to see there as well. That game also, that map I should say, not map match. Also, we saw an overtime go through as well. I think Point Park can pull away on this Icebox. I think we can see a map 3 coming our way. I hope that's the case at least. I'm putting my hope into it that it happens. I know the people at home right now are probably yelling at me, "Shut up, you're jinxing it." Nonetheless, you are correct. That's why we knock on wood.
Okay.
Nonetheless, okay.
I think we're good. I gave the table a little, and I think we got the good vibes going up in here. Obviously, we also have some good team mentality going up there right now. I mean, like they're laughing and stuff like that.
Even
Oh,
when
boy.
down in maps, or not even maps, down in rounds, Creep is trying to keep these boys up. You see Habibi, he's trying to keep a smile on his face as well. Clark down the line, he's got a little grin on his face. I mean, it's something where they're trying to do that. Yoshi, stone-faced as usual, but like that's okay. He can be that way. He's cold-blooded. That's how it works. He's from Alaska.
Exactly.
He's allowed to do that. Nonetheless, they do a very good job at trying to keep the vibes high. They're trying to at least keep themselves vibey. They all mesh very well, it feels like, together.
No,
and it's
yeah,
really
exactly.
nice to see because, like, I feel like a lot of teams sometimes they'll have somebody who like kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. And for this team, there really isn't anybody like that. Ryan does a good job at Creep. I'm so sorry. Creep is doing a very good job. Look, it's fine. Maybe they get a little bit of notoriety someday. You never know.
Who knows?
Not that they already don't have notoriety, but like even more so, they're world famous, obviously. Don't you know? They go to Point Park and you play esports here. Obviously, you're world famous.
Yeah.
Obviously. But nonetheless, they do a he does a good job at keeping the vibes high. Obviously, he meshes very well with these boys. He tries and keep a smile on their face. He does a good job at that. And I think everybody else vibes with him pretty well as well because it's something where they all seem to just like admire the energy that he gives off and tries to keep that same energy going back at him. And that's a good thing to have happen.
We're in a closed room right now. And
we can hear stuff going on
We can
out
hear
there.
a lot of stuff going on
I don't
right
know
there.
what's happening.
They're hooping, they're hollering, they're hyping themselves up as we're talking about, like, the team mentalities and, like, getting themselves in there. And obviously, when we cut back to them on the camera, they're
all just
super focused on
dead silent.
after we've been hearing hooping and hollering and stuff like that.
Nonetheless, I do think it's a good thing to see, like, the good vibes going. Even without the first map win, they're just trying to keep positive, trying to get into this map too and go, hey, this is our map. We got this. We can do this. We know we can. We've done it before. We'll do it again. This is the time to do it. So I think they can definitely do that. So we're going to Icebox. We're going to the Tundra.
Definitely going to Icebox. And, we saw Icebox last game as well.
Oh, yeah,
and
squirrel. Sorry.
ADHD. Anyway. Anyways, we're going back on Icebox and CVU. Obviously, looks like they have
Battle Sage. Battle Sage. Battle Sage.
Bring back at it again. Nice.
Battle Sage is
Alrighty.
going to be for the
And
creep.
there's your Sova. Selzy getting a little action on that. Clark heading up with Viper. Yoshi back on the Raze main. And it looks like we're going to be getting Cursed
Killjoy
back up
possibly?
with Killjoy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, I think it's almost identical. Gonch is just running the Jet here instead of the Raze. I think we've come to the point as well. Yoshi ran that Jet. I believe that was that first match against Clemson. I don't think we've seen him play any other, like, duelist, that's the word. English is hard. And we haven't really seen him run too many other duelists during live matches, I feel like. We've seen a lot of it whenever he's doing scrims, but during these last couple of matches, I feel like he's been mostly running the Raze, which I think is his best op. But nonetheless, defending first here is Point Park. Usually I feel like we're the attacking side whenever we are on this map, but nonetheless, we're here again. So,
And Creep is back at it again with the Battle Sage. It definitely did a lot of good last
Absolutely.
time. So maybe last time, nonetheless. Okay.
all right, Nate, our director, giving us crap for using words.
Nate's shunning me for not speaking well, and as I had a brain fart right there.
DJ, I know you're yelling at me right now. DJ, my professor in radio broadcasting. I know you're yelling at me right now. I need to shut up. However, you're right. I should need to stop doing that. But I'm going to keep saying it because I can't stop.
And the
okay,
second round
is
is a go. Battle Sage already deep within the wall, and it looks like it's going to help because there's a 4-man push trying to go over on the B right now.
Oh,
no.
assistance.
Looks like we're going to be getting a lot there. Alrighty.
Nice shot by Cursed.
Nice.
Oh, he's got the alarm bot. They know where they're coming
do
from
find
now.
Creep.
Oh, he got a doink. Are you kidding? Okay, he gets a couple of doinks. Cursed. Okay, hello.
Alrighty,
All right,
Curse
trades
gets a
come
double
through.
kill. Creep gets one. Kind of
3v
evens the playing
3v2.
field a little bit, but it's a 3v2 right now. Sova is low, and Killjoy is going to be trying to come back up as they try to plant site.
I'm going to try it, too. He's going to pick up bomb now.
Oh, Clark sees
has
him through the wall.
smallest angle. Oh.
Clark has the smallest angle. Oh, no. They see him up top. See him up top. Alrighty. And both of them are pretty low. Don't really have any way to heal themselves back up.
No.
This is something that they can capitalize on. Alrighty.
There's the
and
bot.
There's the bot.
Curse isn't even shooting at it, though. Oh, but now he gets caught off. I think he was trying to see if he could maybe get that little bit of coverage. Ooh, does Curse know? Clark
and
finds
Clark
him, though.
gets puffin.
There you
And
go.
Curse gets it. Okay, there's the pistol round wins that we've been needing to see.
Absolutely.
And that is a
Very
point
good
for
start.
Point Park.
Yeah,
There we
absolutely.
go.
Good plays there by Clark and not Clark, excuse me, Cursed and Creep there, the double C's, the three of the double C's. Well, I guess Curses start with a K, but nonetheless, one of the C's and one of the K's. Good job by Creep. He was able to cause a little bit of mayhem on that yellow crate. He seems to always do that every single time. Cursed was
Creep
able to
is
come along,
back at
help
the
him
yellow
out. He's
crate.
able to get him to make some shots. Is now Creep pulling out the bullpup. I think this is quietly, I don't think he'll ever admit it, but I think this is one of his favorite weapons of the game is to mess around with is the bullpup. It's almost like an AR to him, but like it isn't actually.
The Bulldog is honestly pretty nice.
It is a pretty
Not
nice
gonna
weapon.
lie.
Maybe,
Not gonna
maybe
lie.
we're biased, but you could see it now. Habibi throws out the dart. He knows there's at least one over here towards A as that dart gets shot. So now it just can Creep playing on that yellow crate.
Here.
And it
Oh, and
looks
he's
like-
got the Zed bullp. I don't like you anymore, Creep. How could you? That's such a nice.
Aw,
It's such
it's
a nice
so nice.
skin. It's such a nice skin.
It's
Why
such a
you
nice
gotta? Why you
skin.
gotta show that off, bro? Come on.
And it looks like they are going to be trying to go through A right now, trying to hit up the other side to see what they're going to meet. Jet and Sage trying to push in.
Ooh,
Yoshi.
Yoshi might. Ooh, he doesn't catch it just yet. He does get the dart though. Ooh, but they knows that there's at least a Sage nearby. Was that Habibi's dart that came through?
Yeah, I think so.
So he
And
knows
Yoshi
there's at least
saw it.
one. Oh, there he's
Whoop.
Oh, he doesn't get
Oh,
him
no.
though.
Oh,
Two
no.
kills
Oh,
come
no.
down. Oh, he's on his own though.
Up.
Could Yoshi find
and
one? He
gets
does.
them.
But does he know where the others are at? He knows there's at least one more on site. He knows there's two now.
He knows they're up top.
Does he know?
Doesn't get it. Gets killed with the classic. It's all right. Clark is
4v2.
at
Clark,
5 health.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. And they are on site.
Oh,
Is-
wait, saw him there. Unfortunately, Clark gets
Spike
caught out.
didn't get planted yet, and it looks like the Viper is going to be coming up and trying to plant it right now. Wildfire.
Cursed.
Cursed
Finds
sees
it,
it.
though. They know he's on the flank. Now he's gonna come up around the backside. Clark is 5 health at a dream.
5 health in a dream.
Cursed,
However,
can he find it? Oh,
Oh.
headshot, got it. Nice.
nice
double.
headshot by Curse. Throwing the Molly out.
2v2.
2v2. Clark's up there.
Oh,
Oh,
what a shot. Curse gets taken down.
5
Clark
HP
with
in a
5
dream.
HP in a dream.
5 HP in a dream.
Oh, and the
wow.
molly.
Oh, wow.
5 health. They had to have known that he was on
Unlucky.
5 health. That's unlucky. That's okay, though. 1v1.
Unlucky, but it's
1-1.
all right. 1-1 right now. Wasn't able to capitalize on that credit advantage that we had there. I mean, we definitely bought the guns to do so, but I think they knew exactly what they needed to do.
I think if Yoshi was able to find that first kill there onto that Sage, it would have helped out a lot. It just unfortunate circumstances there. He just wasn't able to get that Spectre spread to just stay down enough to get the head, and unfortunately, it just doesn't work out. Cursed 5-1.
That's
Huh.
insane. I was about to say,
Huh.
our boy Cursed killing it right
Show
now.
up, big man.
Alrighty. And
Clark's
then
now
for
the
a
one on
change,
yellow.
Sage doesn't. Yep, Clark is on the yellow box now.
Huh. Okay.
Let's see
so
how he dances.
he's
Is
getting
he a
picked
salsa
here.
or is he a mambo player? Let's see. Let's
gonna
see what
find out.
happens.
Oh boy.
Setting up the
5
wall, setting up the poison stings right now.
Just everything going down here over towards B. It feels like.
And it looks like they're
think
going to
Stage-
be
I think
coming
Stage-
onto site right now.
Clark gets
Cursed.
taken down. Here comes the.
Cursed has the molly planted right now. Didn't really do a lot of damage, it looked like.
I don't think he did anything.
And
He did
just
very
like that,
minimal, which is surprising.
just like that, it looks like we're in a bit of a pickle right now.
4v5. They got to take a retake here.
They have to plan for a retake right now. And I think they just kind of have to go together, trying to look for
Ooh,
this angle.
Yoshi!
Yoshi!
Curse gets taken down.
Oh.
Oh, there come the trades. Habibi finds one. Can't get
Sells
to that,
finds
though.
one, but doesn't find the others. Attackers win. It's now
What is-
2-1 Converse.
What is with Yoshi and the flicks? I don't get it. This
Nasty.
man just like
Absolutely nasty.
he hits the craziest stinking headshots on the planet. It doesn't even make sense. It feels like he just flicks his mouse over to the left and he's like, "Hey, he's over here somewhere." He just finds heads. I don't get it. Like, hey, Trade me. Luck, please. I beg. I can't hit squat. I can't hit anything with a Vandal, let alone a freaking Sheriff. You kidding me?
And
All right,
nonetheless, it looks like around the board right now, we're getting some full buys right now. Converse definitely has more credits, though.
Is Jet running the ult? They gotta be.
Yeah, Jet's gotta be running.
Gotta be running the ult. Right?
Yep.
Ain't no way.
Yep, they're running the ult.
Okay, cool.
They are indeed running the ult.
Okay. So Habibi gets the recon bolt destroyed, and he knows there's at least one backside of A. And it's just kind of another split set here for
and it looks
Converse.
It looks like
Battle Sage again. Battle Sage on the yellow crate.
Battle Sage on the yellow crate. Cursed also holding down B right now. All right, so I think they got the intel of who's where now. And now what are they going to do with this? It's going to be very interesting. It looks like they're running back through A right now. So I was just going to be getting that action right now. Yoshi still hanging around towards A, looking at where they are.
I think that smoke is down right now. That wall from Viper is over down on A from Clark. And I think
just like that, they're getting onto site.
Boy. Jet. Get this plant down. It's a 5v5 plant. It's going to have to be a full retake here from Point Park. Oh, nice shot by Habibi.
Cancels out the ult. Love to see it. Here comes another recon dart by Selzy. Playing this slowly. Yoshi
smart
finds
play.
Wildfire.
5v3. They can make a full retake here.
We got the Killjoy all going there now.
There goes another Curse. Is able to find him. The Killjoy ult's coming through.
It's now a 5v2. This is a tremendous take.
Oh, but the Molly.
But the Molly.
Gotta be prepared here. You know, there's at least one more back.
Someone's got to be sticking that bomb.
Yoshi got it.
Gets one.
Oh, but here comes the ult.
Here comes the ult.
They gotta be able to kill him. They get the kill. Or do they not get the kill yet? No.
They didn't get the kill yet.
Habibi finds him though.
Cursed is defusing.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, they got it.
He's got plenty of time.
2 seconds to spare. A little bit on the
time.
little bit on the uneasy edge, but we are all tied back up again, 2-2. That was a beautiful retake by the Point Park Pioneers.
It was a beautiful retake. Habibi made the great. It's perfect. Perfect shots onto the Jet. Takes the head off of her. Gets her off the play. Now it's a 5v4. Yoshi plays it perfectly on that mid. That Viper got too aggressive, trying to hopefully maybe make a little bit of a flank. Yoshi read it. Got the kill. He knew there was somebody nearby, so he plays it perfectly. They makes it a 5v3, and just from there, kills come through. Cursed with some beautiful plays.
And I hate to say the obvious right now, but staying back out of those angles that Converse is going to peak is what's going to be winning us.
Oh boy!
Yeah, they full rushed B as I say that.
Creep was screaming on me. You can hear that all the way from up here. Yep. Oh boy!
And that's going to be a full push on over from Converse over onto B site right now. A lot of stuff going on. Curse kind of shooting through the wall right now.
What that glitch pop Vandal?
Yoshi gets popping.
Ooh, Curse with a headshot. Oh, okay, the wall comes
Spike
down.
does get planted.
Gets Molly down. Here comes the drone, though, from ice. Or that's not ice. Or it is ice. Ice, is that ice?
Yeah, that's ice.
I don't know if that was
ice.
Okay, cool. And he guys finds Yoshi.
Does get Yoshi.
I had to say his name.
Does get Yoshi.
They're in the Viper pit, though.
They're in the Viper pit. Oh!
He knows. He can't find Wild, though.
No.
Clark does find one, though. 2v2.
It's a 2v2. However, they're going to have to really...
Oh, he sees him, though. Oh, Clark with a headshot through it. He's got 3 health.
Now we have to really be careful about this. Sage trying to pick. Oh, does get a pick. This is a 1v1.
Oh, but Curse finds it again.
Curse!
Who better? This is his map.
Curse with the fake lures out that Sage beautifully, and now we are up 3-2.
This is it. This is the map. Give me this. Give me the Cursed. Give me the man. We've been waiting for this man to just absolutely slay.
Cursed is killing it this game. Top of the leaderboard, and he's getting those picks. This is his map. Coach is sweating right now.
Give me game. I've been looking forward to this. Give me the Cursed op kills. Give me all of them. I want it. Give me the outslaying Cursed. I love it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
And Converse is having a little bit of troubles on Ego. It looks like they're going to be trying to save, but they still got some on Vandal and some on Pistol.
Oh, that's a lot of
But Yoshi does, right off the bat, gets ice.
He's got
Love to see it, and now we're 5v4 right now. Yoshi with that deep kill. Alright, there's the nade. Yoshi gets another one. Yoshi gets another one. This is just, it's dinner time, and Yoshi is eating everything up right now.
Good lord.
Ooh.
Yoshi is just everything.
Oh my gosh.
Give him the ace. Give me the ace.
Give him the ace. Everyone stand back. Yoshi's got to get the ace. Is he going to get it?
I think
Wildfire's going to stay back.
I think Wildfire's just going to stick it.
Wildfire's going to stay back.
I think she's got the Guardian as well here. I think you're just going to have to stick it back there. They know he's not in the ace site. So I think they know that he's got to either be
avoids the
rotating
dart.
towards mid, or maybe
They
now.
are up top now.
Does
Oh.
he know? And Wildfire's just flicking back and left and right, if you can see
Up.
that. Habibi takes it from him.
Habibi
you know
takes
what?
it.
That's okay. Flawless
That's still
round.
flawless.
Good
That's
stuff.
Still flawless.
That's perfect.
It is now 4-2 point part.
Habibi looks nervously back at coach. He's like, oh, did I take that? Oh, my bad. I did it again. Oh, dang, shoot.
Hey, we don't need aces to win games.
I know.
Honestly,
Hey,
as
team
long
play,
as we have
team
a
play.
hard lead right now.
And you can see that as well. As Habibi's just looking over at Aaron, or excuse me, to Yoshi. And Yoshi's just like, run it back. Let's go. Let's keep it
run it.
going. Just keep it going, boys.
Keeping up that mentality, Yoshi again on A side.
Oh, he is.
And now we're in the eco lead right now. We have the credits and we have a lot of saves. And this is going to be good because now we're running them out dry. Alrighty.
Gets
Yoshi
hit by the
takes
bolt,
down the
though.
drone immediately.
They know he's nearby, so they know at least one's on this backside.
Alrighty, hits it up there.
It's just another aggressive push here from Converse. Oh, that might be why. Okay, so they have the ult. That explains a lot. Oh. How'd the blast pack hit that?
Yoshi, the plaster.
How'd I do that?
Plaster back tries to kill that
I don't
Killjoy
know if
ult
Habibi
right
got out
now.
of there. Habibi didn't get out of the
Habibi
Killjoy,
didn't
though.
get out.
That's okay, though.
That is okay. Habibi is still in there and still alive. Yoshi does get a kill on Gaunt right now. Alrighty.
He's just spraying through walls. He's like, I gotta
Yoshi's
fight
trying to
somebody
get,
right
yeah,
now.
Yoshi's trying to get the headshot through, and they're
Chris
all
gets taken down.
deep back into A site right now. They're gonna try to play that, and then there's the pack,
That's a good pack. That's a good pack though, because he knows that the Molly's on the bomb.
and they throw another one onto there right now. Puffin does get salty.
Oh, finds two. Finds three.
And they get them.
Oh, Moeda.
Oh, just like that.
Moeda with a
Dang.
nice triple kill though.
Ugh. They tried to
play.
push in and tried to get those kills as there was a defuse, but they just couldn't get it.
And Moeda just played that perfectly as well, though. I didn't see exactly where they were sitting on that map right there, but they were to find three, including Clark, who was on bomb. So I don't know which side of sight they were on. I want to say they were on that far outside of the right side, if you're looking on to like the mini map. I want to say that's where they were standing. I'm not sure, but they were to find three, get traded out by them, though. It didn't matter, unfortunately, for Point Park. But nonetheless, still up 4-3.
And now it looks like they're going to be running a default here now. So not an exact play
Creep
right
saw
now.
that.
Up, Creep saw that.
Oh, Gonch
Not lined up correctly, though, so that is a pick that just is not going to go well. So there we go.
Now
Now
Gonch
they
is
get
just, he's
everything
going.
back onto the B side. And here comes the double play
Oh,
on
boy.
the box. Yep, there we go. Icy gets Clark.
Cursed here, though. He knows
Cursed
they're
is
over
still here. There's the wall. There's the smoke. Cursed is just staying back, though, trying to see if he can get those kills right now. And then
The bomb
Puffin
plant
is
from
going to
Puff.
be planting.
Oh, but that's the ult. The
There's
ult here
the
from
ult.
Habibi. Shots are coming in. I think that's Ice
Ooh.
over there. Who
He
was trying to
does
get
hit
those
him up a
shots.
bit.
He does hit him up a little bit. They know there's at
Spike
least a few.
doesn't get planted. Yoshi's going to be trying to come
Yoshi's got
through.
the flank.
Back.
Yoshi's got the
Yoshi's on the flank.
They know he's behind him now, though. He does
They
get
do
taken
get
now,
killed.
unfortunately. And Habibi just gets taken as well. It's
Habibi
all
gets
down to
taken.
Cursed. Ooh, timing
down
on that
to
was
Cursed.
tough.
Ooh.
I think he knows there's one on
Cursed
the
is
outside.
low.
Oh.
Icy is low and still doesn't able to get it. Peek
4v4.
with that.
4-4.
4-4, and it's all tied up just like that.
Yoshi-
And the eco is back into CVU's hand. This is definitely tough to bring back up. We got 4 more rounds.
I think that was a tough play though, because like Yoshi had a great flank. He had an absolutely outstanding flank. If he was just able to get away with his life, just cause a little bit of ants in the pants there for CVU. He just couldn't get it though, unfortunately. It's now Habibi. Hey, that's a Marshall. I haven't seen one of those in a hot minute.
Marshall.
Marshall plays?
If you can play Marshall pretty well, that 950 credits goes well into
Yes,
use.
it does. We'll see what he can do. And oh, okay. Well, Yoshi
And
got taken
Yoshi
quickly.
does get picked
Oh.
off almost immediately.
That Gonch has just been
Ugh.
playing crazy with the jet right now.
These early picks are what definitely killing them. That early pick on Creep allowed them to push onto site. And so now they feel very comfortable pushing in onto A right now. And that's exactly what they're going to be doing right now.
Clark has to back off, and now it's just a full
And then
push
Selby
here.
here with the Marshall. Oh, is lined up for it.
Clark gets taken down.
Oh,
and
the wall.
Curse knows, though. He gets one.
Cursed knows.
Planted.
Oof. And it's now a 4v3 right now.
5 health.
Selby, 5 health in a dream. Oh,
Does he know that there's the Sage on the other side of the wall? He does get some heals, though, here
gets
from
the
Creep.
heal from Sage. They definitely know that they're low, so they're trying to push out all their util.
his
Oh, and then
timing is gonna
util.
be- Oh, he's still up, though.
Last player
Can't get it, though.
see,
Icy would've
Icy
pushed
does get
both.
2.
And now, yeah, unfortunately,
the
Creep
third.
gets flanked. And, yeah, just unfortunate there. There was a buy around, obviously, for Point Park, and Yoshi getting picked there extremely early. The Jet, the Duelist v Duelist duel just does not go in the favor of Point Park there.
Not exactly.
It's just how it goes.
Not exactly. However, we're still kind of tight into this. The Converse does take the lead there, and credits.
I feel like for Point Park here,
now going to be written.
You got to be able to play these defending rounds and try and get as many wins out of them as possible for obvious reasons. It feels like defending is kind of, I don't want to say a gimme to take a lead here, but I think it's something that definitely plays an important part. Because I think Creep's going to try and wall off this B side. He does.
Alrighty.
It's a weird setup, but he does get it off. So
he does get it. That allows the Jet for more like open opportunities and
he saw the drone
they're
there.
jumping around.
Did the drone catch him?
With Creep battle Sage, and is he going to be able to get a pick? All
Yes,
right, sees one.
Oh,
the flick on
what a
Gone.
headshot!
And there we go. There we go. That's 3 of them down right now.
Ooh,
Creep
what?
is hurting.
But that's
Creep, heal yourself. Aw.
Fred finds one. He gets the revive up on Icy. Here comes
And there's
the wall
the
again.
wall.
Now
And a
it's
lot of
just
util
4v4.
going out, trying to find out where that plant's going to be at. Even
know one's on the
4v4
outside.
right now.
They know one's on the outside of yellow.
Puffin's planting, and then boom.
That's a good killjoy ult here from Point Park.
Good
possibly,
killjoy
but
ult.
Oh, there
Yeah,
comes that.
they're gonna locate it out.
That's a lot of ults coming in right now. As the Viper Pit in from CVU, as well as the ult from.
Oh, Yoshi gets
finds
something
the ult.
on the with the ult.
Finds Wildfire. There it goes. That's gonna be the Viper's Pit out of the way now.
Oh,
and
and
timing
Yoshi.
from Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi
here comes
doesn't
the
get
flank.
it, and then
Comes the
Puffin
flank
gets
here.
another one.
Clark with
There's
the flank. He's got
Gets
one.
the
He's got
third.
two. Can he
Up.
find this last one? He just needs to find this last
He finds
one.
it on yellow box.
Oh, the
the
timing.
util pull. The util pull.
He's gonna hit it again. And timing.
Ah,
The timing.
timing.
He was trying to see if he could get down the mollies.
Ugh. That's happened to me one too many times where I have my util popped out and then they rush.
Yeah, and Coach Gall here is looking to get a timeout called.
Yep.
And that's just so unfortunate. He
Ugh.
had the right play. He knew exactly where he was going to be standing. It was perfectly set up for Clark to possibly get the kills there. But unfortunately, Icy just makes the right peek at the right time. Who, funny enough, had been revived earlier in the freaking round.
Dang.
Sage, we don't like you very much unless it's run by Creep. We like Sage when they're run by Creep.
We like
Besides that,
Sage
we
when it
don't like
works in our
Sage.
favor.
Exactly. We don't like it. It's fine. But
we had a
nonetheless.
pretty interesting round of events happening on the defense right now. We are definitely making a splash sometimes, but there are other times when they are getting kind of greedy, trying to push in a little bit too far and trying to get those picks. And when they're down and it's immediate 5v4, that gives Converse the green light to just go ahead and plan on site. You've got to be careful with that when you push in onto site.
Yeah, and I think the nice thing as well, though, was like, even with that, Clark and Yoshi both made very nice plays on those flanks. Yoshi was on an unfortunate side where he got picked off like immediately. If he'd have been able to play his life just like a second earlier on that B site, he would have been able to just cause enough anxiety in CVU. Like, hey, he's back here. We got to keep a set of eyes back here as well, just in case. And then again, Clark, he made that flank. He was able to find two though. If he'd been able to find that just Sove on that last shot, he may have been able to pull it off. But nonetheless, Battle Sage isn't showing as much as we'd like it to this time around, unfortunately. But
Unfortunately.
that's okay. Nonetheless,
Yoshi
it's
is
okay.
still 12-8 with the Rays right now, and Curse definitely making a splash as well. And there's the
Oh.
ult, and
Hey,
Creep gets
Bulldog.
them out with
Bulldog.
the Bulldog. I love to see it.
Oh, I love that.
And just like that, we're in a 5v4 situation right now.
The Jet again trying to be extremely aggressive. Creep says, "Nah, not today. I'm gonna take care of this. Don't you worry, boys. I got you." But now he can hear them. I think he hears them breaking the wall. He does. He finds two. He knows there's at least two.
Oh,
Finds
and
one.
gets the headshot on the Sage,
And then
but
Icy's
does get
able to
picked
find
out
him.
on top of that. And then the Killjoy is moving in with their ult, pushing them back a little bit.
Comes.
Oh, and then Clark,
Clark
just flicks at the wrong moment. However, they trade in help, though.
Yep, here comes Yoshi. You got the
Yoshi
kill.
does get the kill.
4v2.
4v2. We got to play this kind of smart.
Do they know where anybody's
Alrighty.
located here for CVU?
They do find where
Okay,
Curse
they do
is
know where
at.
Icy's at. I think they know where Icy. Yep, they do. They 100% know where he's at. Clark's
And
down.
Clark gets
and there
them.
it is as well.
Oh, there we go. We love to see it. Retakes that very well. And now we're defusing. It is 6-5.
I think
got
that's
a close
I
game.
think that's a good play
we
as
got a
well by
close
Creep
game.
there. even though he passes away, he dies. He dies in the game, unfortunately, in that round. But he made a good play. He was able to make the 2 picks. He got off the more information. Hey, Icy's over here. You know, there's at least one more here. And then obviously the attacker Killjoy, he put down the ult, so you know there's the other 2. By then, it's a 5v3. You have the advantage because you know where they're already pushing towards, so it works out. Creep kind of sacrifices himself, helps out his team, makes the right play. That yellow crate, man, it just works.
The yellow crate is a force to be reckoned with.
Not the yellow brick road, the yellow crate. It will take us to glory.
It will take us to the wonderful wizard of Radiant, I guess.
Let's hope so.
And they're back onto B site right now. Curse getting the alarm bot out on mid right now. And here we are, yet again. Creep kind of on A site right now, so it looks like they're kind of defaulting a little bit. They are getting healthy into B site, though. And it looks like they're going to be trying to make a push through there, even though this is a 5v5 situation right now. They don't really have an exact green light, but it may be enough to get them to where they need to go. Curse knows that they're on the top of the block,
finds it.
Doesn't find it exactly. Does get picked.
Here's the big thing as well. Now they're down to life. I think he's trying to get the revive up here. No, Habibi gets taken down. Yoshi finds one, though. 4v3. Creep does get the revive up, but Clark gets taken down, and Creep just gets his head taken off. And oh, jeez, 1v4 now. As the revive, unfortunately, just gets taken away from him. Icy gets Icy finds the op shot as well, so that's tough.
Alrighty.
I think that is tough.
So this is the end of the half. They do got a 7-5 lead on top of us, but we got as many wins as we could off on defense. I think attacking wise, we can kind of show them off a little bit now.
I think we can.
And now this is our time to come back, I think.
That was a tough one.
Definitely doable. It's definitely doable.
100%. And I think a big thing there that really stands out to me on that last round was just the fact that, like, it wasn't bad plays. It's Gonst and Icy have obviously been the big playmakers here. What we didn't see was Wild was covering that flank. Wildfire was covering the flank that usually Point Park makes on this B site. I think Point Park may have known that he was coming through that like little mid area and was able to make the flank. And that point, they just kind of decided to go ahead and just run through that mid side, like right through that tunnel here through kitchen. But nonetheless, here we go.
Alrighty, it looks like we're going to be making our way over onto A site right now. Wildfire does know where the Raze is at, and does find Cursed.
He gets him down, both the Sage and the...
and Yoshi does get Gonch, so that's a trade.
That's another.
And that's another one. And just like that, we're onto site right now. Wada, very low.
Oh, Yoshi
does get Yoshi.
Khabib with a plant.
It's a 3v2 right now.
He has no health.
We are onto site.
I don't know how much health does the Sage have. 89. Okay, I completely
and has a little bit of shield.
Oh no, wait, no, hold on. That's Creep that has 89. I was about to say, Moeda has no health. Like if you breathe on her toe, she's gonna pass away. Like all you have to do is just Clark gets taken down though. It's up to Creep. Creep finds here. Finds one.
Finds one.
Does he know where the Sage is at?
It's a 1v1 right now. This is gonna be the ultimate Sage diff. They tap it.
Oh, Creep with the head. He doesn't even need to breathe on the toe. He can just hit her in the head.
Sage diff.
And we love to see it. And yeah, Creepy's just letting it know. He's saying, hey, I don't know how I expected to make the play, but we make it plays. We make it plays left and right. It's fine. Either way, 7-6 now.
That's a pistol win. That's a pistol round we definitely needed to win. We were down, and now we have another one up. It's 7-6 right now. We can use the credits to our advantage and easily get a second round here to tie everything back up and Clark, get a brand new game going up here.
Clark's following the vibes here. You know, we're bring out that bullpup or bulldog. Close enough. Bullpup is that's a technical real term. You know, it'd be like that.
Dog, pup, tomato, potato. You know, like it's fine. But it looks like we're nonetheless slowly pushing through A right now. Not full on rushing, but just getting in there slowly. And with the guns, you definitely want to stay back so you don't give up any of your good guns away.
I think they know that most of CVU is here. I think those were pings coming in from that. Yoshi found one.
They definitely find a lot. They find a lot. Oh, Yoshi does get caught in the thick of that.
He came in a little too hot there, unfortunately.
And that's going to be a rotate. And Killjoy's going to have to see if they can come off of it. And it looks like they're going to be rotating as well. That gives them one Spectre, though, if they really want to go down there and get it. But it doesn't look like
Puff is not looking, though. Oh, now he takes the peek. He's going to peek over by Yellow Crate. Does he know?
Yellow Crate?
Oh, Habibi's able to find him.
Habibi's able to find them. So that's a trade right now. It's 4v4, and Selzy is planting. And here's the full rotate coming in by Converse. What are we going to be able to do in order to make sure that bomb doesn't defuse?
It's going to have to be a full retake here.
Up, C's
Ooh,
gaunched.
Gaunched those are trying to
C's
get it.
gaunched. All we have to do is stay back when we have that credit advantage and we have those good guns. Just let them peek. They don't have the guns in order to do that.
Clark, get a little peeky. There it is,
does
Creep with the
find
headshot.
Wildfire.
Just play on that yellow crate a little bit more, huh?
Yeah, keep playing on the
Stage.
yellow crate.
There it is
There's
again.
the other one. Sage Ziff. Heals himself. Heals himself a little bit.
Already got 2. Can he make it a third?
Can he make it a third?
He does. Oh, no, Curse stole it
gets
from him.
Curse gets it. And
Ball
it's
goes down.
Just
And there's the third.
Creep with that nice 3K. Easy breezy, man.
He's feeling the vibes right now. He's feeling the vibes. The Battle Sage is back, baby. Battle Sage is back.
Battle Sage is back. We love to see this. He's just
It's
the
just
way
such good plays.
the way he
Such
just
good plays.
dances around that yellow box, man. I mean, there's just something about it that he's just
It's so great.
dancing around them now. And
7 to
he's getting
7.
back up there. He got 11 kills. He's got 11 kills now from the bottom to the top. That's how he does it. And Yoshi's still top fragging with the Sheriff right now. Oh, we love to see some Sheriff Deagle action right now.
Yeah, it's a full buy
And it's
here.
all
for,
tied up.
it's a full buy here for CVU.
So-
no real buys. But
Oh,
boy,
and
here comes Gaunched.
immediately gishes Yoshi. Oh, no.
I
We
mean,
got Wildfire coming down. Oh,
see it?
gets
You see it?
tagged a
No.
little bit.
Just lay down the site. Okay, well,
Wildfire
all right.
does hit him. A little bit of bonus round
Tag,
actually
tag.
happening right now. They probably, CVU probably has the better guns right now, but does
They
pick
can make
out
the
3 of
full
them.
buy.
So how do we do this now?
Curse now.
Cursed comes on to a Sage wall right now, trying to see if they're peeking through any angles, and Cursed doesn't seem
This
to
is a
be able to
good-
get through that wall.
That's a good wall here as well from CVU. It's just enough where, like, maybe you can try and make a peek, but the wall
Saw
comes down
Creep
now.
using it a little bit as
Whoa.
well, and Sage backs off just in time for the three guys from Point Park to be making a push.
Here comes the BB's drone.
Drone's coming out. Doesn't seem to see anything though.
Not just yet.
Sage is hiding from that. They
we
got
know there's at
40
least a
seconds to
Sage
plan, so
nearby
they
then.
really have to make a movement right now. Wada gets Cursed as Cursed tries to push in, and
That's a BB.
Selzy, and now it's a 1v5 with Clark.
30 seconds
No
left.
health
And
left on the Moya,
Wada
but she's able to
does
find
get-
it. That's a triple.
Does find the triple kill there, and that is a
okay.
flawless victory, as one would say, probably in Valorant, on Converse right now.
Nonetheless,
Ooh,
I think
boy.
that's okay, though. Point Park didn't really put any money into that round. They knew that they were going to be a full buy from Converse. I think they wanted to at least try and get 1 or 2 picks, try and keep that econ low. Fortunately, they're not able to find anything there, but that's okay. They still have an opportunity here. It's going to be very similar here in the econ.
Very similar econs kind of coming in right now.
A little more towards Converse's side. but
Converse is
it's also
just
light-
building up
light
their
shield on
econ,
too.
but we have to but we're still lower in credits because we just lost that round and we gotta kind of save right now. And just like that, we're full manning onto A side right now, while Clark's gonna kind of have to hang back to see if anybody's gonna be on the rotate on flank.
Double drone.
We got double drones going on right now.
Yeah, Creep's going to get called out here, though, with that drone. Is now Yoshi yeeting in those nades. He's going to pick up the ult point here.
And
Ooh,
Icy gets him
just finds
through
the
the wall,
and he
and
gets
Yoshi. Oh,
Goodness, where did those shots come from?
dang.
He's got no health left to his name, but at this point, Habibi has no health
And
down
this
to
is
his name,
another
unfortunately, but
5v3
it's a 5v3.
situation that we're going to have to assess without both Yoshi and Creep. This is going to be hard for the boys, and Arsoba is down a little bit.
I
Alrighty,
think he
Clark
knows he's
kind
at
of
least there.
hopping around through mid right now, but they are staying back. It looks like they're going to be...
But now here comes
Trying.
the rotate here from Converse. They knew Clark was there in mid. Now they're going to make
The
this push up through
U-tilt.
mid. Do they know if anybody else is remaining here over at A?
I think they do. Selzy with the low health right now. Jet is bouncing
30
around
seconds
on A
left.
site right now. Look at him go.
Trying to bait, I
Damn.
think, with that as well. Yeah, obviously, nonetheless, but comes through.
One health.
Oh, the timing, well, that was awful. But unfortunately, Point Park, another flawless against them.
Alrighty. We gonna have to kind of pick it up a little bit here. I think they found out our strategies a little bit after pistol round, and then after that, we were not able to capitalize on anything there.
And that's unfortunate as well.
And
'cause,
getting
like,
picked off early is going to be such a struggle for them. And as we see, they're going to be taking another timeout right now.
And
Talking with the coach,
I
got to
think
be.
that's one where sorry, not to interrupt you,
No,
apologies,
go ahead.
but like
I'm talking.
the double flawless round there is just something you can't afford after winning back-to-back pistols there at least. Now you're down 9-7. Obviously, that's not the big point here. The big point is that you got flawless twice. That gives them massive econ advantage over you now, especially now you're kind of down in the econ, and by down 9-7 in that point of view, you're in a weird spot because you don't want to buy, obviously, here. You don't want to burn through everything, but Converse has credits to spend, and they have all of their equipment from previous rounds. So you're in a bit of a pickle now where the only thing they have to spend any form of money on is util, and even that's very minimum at this point. So you're in a really tough spot econ-wise, and I think that's what Coach is talking to them about. He's like, hey, just try and see what you could do and try and bring down their econ at this point and just try and like play for the future rounds, I think, even though there's not much really to give at this point. It's just they're in a weird spot. They're in a very weird spot. And as I say that, save round here, though, we did see for a second, I think that was Cursed who was pulling out the Marshall, but he's going to go and stick with the Sheriff now. So Sheriff mostly, and a Bull Pop, I think that was for Creep. But nonetheless.
Just like that, they're splitting up between B and mid right now. And
no one on yellow.
just
Creep
like
this
that,
time.
Creep is front heading this right now. Even though they're a Sage, this is definitely the definition of a battle Sage right now.
Finds the alarm bot.
Finds
And
the
Molly
alarm
comes
bot.
through too. It's late shields here for Creep as well with the Bull Pup. I think that's what the play was here. Is he wants the better weaponry.
And then Yoshi and Clark are kind of lurking through mid right now.
This could be
Oh,
interesting.
and Icy just
reads
finds
that,
them.
Yeah. Now Icy's
And
gonna
Icy's
back
now
off.
backing off.
Now
Clark.
is
Clark.
still causing a little bit of an issue, but unfortunately the bot gives him away a little bit here.
Bot does give him away. It looks
Icy
like Sova's
knows.
going to be seeing that right now.
And Puffin
Puffin
too.
does find them as well. Cursed and Selzy. They kind of have to back off now.
Oh, and Creep with the shots. He's able to find Puffin.
Creep
Gets
gets
back up a
Puffin.
little here. Now he's in a 1v4 as Clark gets taken
1v4.
down.
Oh,
Oh, he doinked
dinks.
him. Come on.
He doinks and then gets. Oh, that's Sova is low.
Terrible.
And they're gonna triple peek.
He peeked the. Oh, I hate life. He poked
Oh,
him
dang.
again. Nonetheless, now 10-7.
Oof.
Just
All right, we
terrible
gotta be
timing,
making big
terrible
splashes
timing.
right now. They only have 3 more rounds and they can close this off right now. Icy with 21-9 right now.
I mean, he has just been showing up this round. I mean, even with Gonch, I know he's only 13-13, but some of those early round picks, specifically on Yoshi, have just been like really, really downside. The Duelist v Duelist fight has kind of cut down Point Park a little bit. Yoshi obviously leads in the kills, but these last couple of rounds has been really where Gonch has been able to find those kills to kind of cause issues. So now here comes the dart. Now is going to find Creep over there towards B. Do they know of anybody else here for Point Park's at? And now
Just as they
maybe
say
you.
that, Yoshi's lurking around through A right now. No one has the spike right now. However, that drone is probably going to catch him off right now.
Clark gets picked out.
So that's some
He's coming
huge
back.
intel right now, too, that the spike is down there. However,
Wildfire's
Wildfire is holding down this gate right here, as it looks like they're going to be slowly going towards A right now.
Cursed is by himself over towards B.
Here's the lurking Killjoy as well. Seems to be a theme throughout these two games. Is
Yeah,
the Killjoy
somehow.
lurk a little bit when they're on attack.
Comes the drone.
Here comes the drone.
Yoshi
Here
with the
comes
ult.
this.
Here comes. He's going to get a hit. Nothing hit. I don't know where those went.
Don't
Nonetheless,
know where they went.
goes through. Clark's
Goes
coming in
through.
with the
Creep
plant.
finds them.
It's a 5v5
Clark
plant
plants.
here.
It's a 5v5 plant.
Creep, does he know where these
They're
other
going to be playing around through this wall a little bit. Wildfire
does
does
find it.
find Clark.
Creep. Oh, it
and
just
then
gets his
Creep
head taken
doesn't
off.
find the head.
Yoshi's find one.
Yoshi finds
19
one.
health. 4v3.
Oh,
Out through the box. Icy again. Puffin's on it.
Puffin's
Gonch finds one
defusing.
here. Molly comes through. Cursed on his own. Finds one.
Cursed finds one.
just couldn't get the
Doesn't
last
find
two.
it, and they're going to defuse that. Ugh.
11
That
to
was a rough
7.
one. That was a rough one. See, they're both full buying right now, and now they're 11-7, so they're probably going to be saving up credits for this 11th round. And we really have to capitalize on that if we want to stay alive in this thing, because if they lose that, and now it's sudden death for the rest of the game, and they're at 7 rounds right now.
Yeah. And I think
So this is definitely a do or die situation for them right now.
and at this point, I think those flawless rounds are really sticking in the heads of all these
No,
players
yeah.
at this moment.
They
I
are
mean, even
Converse
Creep's
is
eyes.
crazy healthy on credits right now, and we are going to have to save. But they have 11 rounds down right now, so this is definitely going to be a struggle for us. And just like that, we are opening up on this round. Round 18. Let's see what happens here. Creep is kind of coming in. Looks like they're going to be kind of coming in hot on A right now. Oh, Creep trying to bounce around right now.
It almost looked like he got stuck on it for a second.
A little bit.
It almost looked like he got stuck for a second there. Yoshi gets taken down by the Gaunch. I mentioned this before as well with the duelist fight. And just Gaunch has been able to find it onto Yoshi to start.
And just like that, it's a 5v4 situation again. These pistol rounds, we gotta have to get up there. We have to take these close range fights in order to try to do something here. And this is something where we're just staying back and seeing where the intel is at right now. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but when we're down in credits and down in numbers already, it seems, this is definitely going to be a struggle to see if we can win this back up. Creep again coming in with the Sheriff right now, throwing down the orbs, trying to isolate these fights right now.
I wonder if he maybe tries to... I don't think he's going to be able to get to Yoshi. He does have the ult.
Oh, and there's the peek.
There's the jet. He's able to get away.
Wasn't able to get any hits.
He might have gotten a piece there. I'm not sure, because the jet does have a little bit of health down, but I don't know.
They're splitting up right now. Gaunch does get Creep right now.
Clark's on his own.
And Clark's on his own. It's now a 2v5. We cannot afford another Glorious. Oh, that's...
One health and another flawless.
And that's 12-7. So now all Converse needs is one more, and they're going to put away this match in the books.
All right. Y'all can punch me now. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. I definitely jinxed it.
Dang.
Nonetheless, 7-12. I still have faith in these boys. Don't get me wrong. It's still very, 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 very possible to come back from this. I mean, hey, it's never impossible. Just I definitely jinxed us, and I should have shut up the first time. Should have happened. I need to shut up. Okay.
It's all right though. It's all right. We're full buying. Creep, unfortunately, not being able to get full shield. It looks like.
That's okay.
But this is okay. It looks
Oh
like
boy.
Oh boy.
You see that full mid
Running
push
down
here?
mid.
Here it comes.
Running down mid. And Creep does get it.
Yoshi gets it
Yoshi
though.
does get the trade though. She does get the trade. Sells
Oh, Yoshi with the ult, or Yoshi got hit by the ult.
And they're rushing in fast right now. Gonna be trying to go into the B side
Oh
right
my
now. And
goodness.
Gaunch gets another kill on Selzy.
That's just such a tough timing.
And now
there.
it's a 2v4 right now.
Here comes the
There's
ult.
the ult.
He's
Clark's running
getting
back.
out of there.
Player standing.
And just gets hit
But
by the
it
ult
does
as
get
well.
hit by
Curse
Curse,
gets taken
and
out
now
with
it's
the
a
ult.
1v4. Up, and he's definitely pinned right now. He's definitely pinned. The Viper v Viper just missed each other right there.
Unfortunately there.
And they are all locked in on side on B because they think that's where he's going right now. But he's going to be rotating out of there.
I think he knows that. I think he has his toxin wall up there over towards B side, because it's definitely showing. And now they get the fifth man back up. The ult comes through from Wada.
And there goes Spike. And now here's the 1v5 situation. It was 1v4, but I think Sage used ult.
Up in the Viper pit.
There's the Viper pit. This is something we can definitely capitalize and play off of, but they are rushing in. And they got Killjoy. And they're rushing them in.
Oh, he does find three. He finds three.
3 of them.
Oh, but he's not going to be able to. He gets outside of it.
He gets outside of it.
Unfortunately, I think they're going to get
Yeah, they're going to defuse for the win. It
was a good play by Clark.
That was a very good play by Clark, getting that triple kill, but wasn't able to capitalize on that.
Good lord, they just lined up for him there, and just he knew that he was going to have to deal with the Killjoy.
That was
at
a close round there. That was definitely a close round there. Point Park was not able to capitalize off of. They fall to Converse overall 2-0.
And I mean, it's tough. They started off so hot. It felt like on this map, they started off so hot. I definitely jinxed us here, just a smidge bit. You can all rip me a new one. I do not blame you. You have every right to. However, I definitely think it was not a bad map. Just those flawless rounds that Converse pulled. They got those first bloods. And that really set Point Park back every single time. It felt like, whether it was either on Yoshi or Creep, it felt like both of them would get taken, or at least someone would get hit, whether it was any of the 5. And by then, it was always a 4v5. It felt like it was always Gaunch or it was Icy who was finding those kills to start. Obviously, the Initiator and the Duelist are the 2 big ones there. But, like, nonetheless, it felt like those were the big 2 that just kept causing issues. Map 1, it was Wildfire with the Astra, somehow dropping 26. Map 2, it was the Sova and it was Jet. I was gonna say dash. That's not the correct term. So,
Oops.
with that being said, unfortunately, Point Park falls down 2-0.
I think there's a lot that we can learn off of this game, though, and we definitely didn't go out like we went out with a fight.
Yes.
We definitely saw some good moments here. Creeps with this battle Sage. I don't know if it's necessarily working for him or not. I think he can make some huge plays if he were to change up the comp just a little bit. However, he's still doing good. Yoshi's still doing good on Duelist.
It's intriguing.
There's a lot to learn off of this, and I think we do well because of that.
I think it's intriguing seeing Creep running a Sentinel, especially someone like Sage, because as someone who's mostly an initiator type player, it's really odd to see him run that. I just said it, Sentinel. Couldn't use words for a minute there. Using that Sentinel in comparison, and it's not like a bad thing, of course. It's just like it's very odd seeing him change almost play styles, and even then, he doesn't really change the play style. He still kind of initiates even as a Sentinel, which isn't a bad thing. It's just something that he's able to use that. But whenever you have like that ult, you have the Sage. Is that right? Yeah, Sage.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know why
Rev.
my brain just
Revive.
said Sky for a minute, and I went, nope, that's not the right term.
Well, I mean, Sky does have heals.
Yeah, close enough, right? No.
Pretty much.
But nonetheless, having that revive and then not being able to use it feels like at times, because he is playing that initiator, and sometimes he will go down early. It kind of wastes it a little bit at times. That's nothing against them, of course. It does happen. It feels like at times. And then
it's never good when the Sage is also the first to get picked off.
Yes, that's
because
very
there's
tough.
so many heals that you could be going out right now.
Walling,
even if you die with the ults, you could be reviving your teammates and stuff like that. And Sage kind of specializes in that area of healing and like staying back.
Yeah.
And so the one thing you have to be careful about when you battle Saging is that thinking, are these the fights that I'm going to win? And even if I'm being aggressive right now, is this going to be bad even if I do get picked off?
And I think the thing is, as well, is like we saw it. We saw he can win those fights. We saw that man drop 2 or 3 people before he would get taken down himself.
Absolutely.
So it's entirely possible. It's just like every single time, it's not always possible every time. That, and I feel like the big thing as well on that last map was just Gaunch, again, just kind of being a thorn in the side of Yoshi. We saw him pop off really early. Obviously, almost picked up the ace for the second time in 2 maps. Almost got that, but after like the attacking switch, it just felt like he got picked every time by Gaunch, and it was tough timing. The Duelist just seemed to have his number in that second half. Don't know why, don't know how, he just did. But nonetheless, that and Icy just making plays, the Sova darts, the drones, he always seemed to hit with the drone. I don't know how. He just always seemed to get something. No matter what, Point Park was just not able to get the drone before he'd be able to tag them, and by then, all right, we know where he's at. We have an idea. There's probably at least one more around him, and just from there, it would just kind of go from a high information side for Converse, and they were just able to take advantage of that. But
well, either way, GG's to our friends over at Converse. Very good match, I think we saw here today. And stay tuned. Tomorrow we have a league match coming up on stream at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I believe it's 3 p.m. for League tomorrow. Same thing is going to be applying with Valorant. We're trying to figure out the whole setup we're going to have with that for tomorrow. But nonetheless, is it going to be both? We're streaming both? Okay, we are streaming both. Just needed to make sure.
Both. Yep.
Thank you there.
So right after our 3 p.m. match,
so nonetheless,
it'll be at
3 p.m. is going to be for Valorant. 6 o'clock is going to be for League of Legends. So if you like high-paced gameplay, is it the opposite way?
I think 3 p.m. League and then 8 p.m.
Pay attention to socials. Pay attention to socials. It'll be there. Nonetheless.
So 3
o'clock is Val.
We're getting the information. 3 p.m. is Val.
Nonetheless, pay attention to the socials. We'll have information for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nonetheless, Val and League tomorrow. If you like high-paced gameplay, go watch Valorant. If you don't, go watch League. I don't know. I watch both of them, but nonetheless.
So come here. So be back here tomorrow afternoon. We'll be streaming. We'll be streaming both of them right now, and then we're going to be.
Hey! Put that away! Put that away!
I'm gonna be taking that.
Nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
But with that being said, we will have League and we will have Valorant tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be here probably for those games.
I'll be back on Val for tomorrow. So
come back for Billy Bob.
Come back for me, guys.
Won't be here. Big Sag. Nonetheless, it's okay though. Nonetheless, we'll have Ricky on for tomorrow. I he'll be. I'm not sure if he'll be doing Valorant with you. We'll see, I guess. Right?
We'll see.
That poor man's throat's gonna die tomorrow, probably.
No, probably.
He's probably gonna pass away.
Either way,
Rest
we'll
in
be
peace,
right back
Ricky.
here. Thank you to our good sponsors, Red Bull, for giving us these drinks. Love them every single time.
All
As
the
you can
time.
see, I already finished one. Might finish this next one here.
I already had 2 earlier.
And with that, we'll lead you.
English is difficult. It's okay.
Yeah,
big
English
guy.
is difficult,
you
even
like that.
even for a theater major. Huh?
Don't worry, journalism.
We're gonna let you
theater,
guys
we
off.
can't speak.
We're gonna let you guys off the hook right now. My name's Billy Bob Joe Steve.
My name is Wedge.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one, y'all.